Glammy's got a brand new phone with a crack. Ask CD-ROM. Hey dude, can you fix that? He doesn't know a RAM from a floppy disk. CD yells, please just read the dang instructions. Risk, they're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. Glammy plugs their toaster into the LAN. CD screams, it doesn't work like that, man. Kill the Wi-Fi, my printer's on life support. Glammy shrugs and retorts, you're my tech resort. They're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. CD's got patience running razor thin. Glammy's here asking, dude, where do I begin? Eject the disc, he says, hit control and save. Glammy's like, how do you live in this tech cave? Controller tangled, Xbox crash on the screen. Glammy calls CD, says, you're my tech machine. CD sighs, you're a one-man error log. Without you, buddy, I'd still use dial-up fog.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Kernel Panic of the YouTube technology podcast sector. This is Lolcow Tech Talk. Good morning. It's not Tuesday. It's Manic Monday. How's it going? It is hot as balls. There is, oh my lord, the things that are going wrong this weekend. But you're here with us, and as always, we're here to break stuff or maybe even screw some stuff up. Or stuff's gonna get screwed up itself. Who knows? Either way, we're here, and allegedly we're the new wake-up show. Sorry, Cafe, we were told to go live this week, so here we the hell are! So we're gonna get things started, and we're gonna have a good time. At least we're gonna make an attempt to, so welcome in, welcome all. Let's see what can possibly go wrong. Glammy, how's it going?
Hey, welcome to Lolcow Tech, everybody! Woo! Starting this Monday off. Everything is potatoes.
Why is everything potatoes?
Because I got too impatient and I wanted to put together potatoes today. So you're going to walk me through a potato scenario.
Boy, alright, giving it to the people for free, huh?
Hey, it's what I'm good at.
Alright, well.
We have a member in waiting.
We do?
Butt Smack.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Hey, Butt Smack. How are you doing? You're on Lolcow Tech.
Hi!
What's up?
I didn't realize I would just get pulled in right away. How are you guys doing this morning?
Doing pretty good.
It's a loaded question right now. It's hot as hell outside. We're in the middle of a heat wave, and we didn't get a lot of sleep. What's on your mind?
No, it's as cool as loaded potatoes.
It was 91 degrees for me yesterday, so I've been dying too from the heat, I'll tell you.
I actually have a pretty good air conditioner, so I've been pretty decently good.
Yeah,
Without the air conditioning, I'd be dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned mine on last night, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it today because I have to leave for work for like 11 hours.
Just
But
turn it off while you're leaving. For
well, I could, but I have a cat in the house too that I have to take care of. Anyway, what's up?
Oh, nothing. Honestly, I've never been on your guys' show before, so I just kind of wanted to pop in and see like what fun you guys had to offer, I guess, up at this early hour.
Cool. Yeah, we have just fun vibes and hanging out and chilling. And CD's gonna walk me through putting together a potato light today.
A potato light. Oh, like the kid science projects where you put the light bulb in the potato, that thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Figured it'd be super fun to put it together.
Yeah, we're gonna try something a little new. Where it's gonna be a little tricky because we can't do this stuff every day. We can't possibly. We'll never keep up with it. But we want to start doing kind of like these smaller experiments and stuff on the show, just to kind of throw something interesting into the mix.
Don't tell me I can't keep up with it because honestly, it's gonna make me want to keep up with it.
You'll burn yourself out that way, but okay.
I'm gonna bring things and I'm gonna make you teach me how to put them together because you told me I can't.
All right. Well.
Oh my gosh, that's like CD's the dad. Like when the kid comes home with something and is like, "Put it together, teach me," and the dad's like, "I don't even know if I know this. Hold on, let me read the instructions."
Oh my god!
I have to be the straight man. I keep telling everybody this.
That is the
I'm
second
working with...
time somebody's compared me to a child. I'm not a child. I'm just excited.
It's the ADHD. It's okay. I relate. It's all good.
What was it yesterday? Somebody was saying this is good practice because we were playing the bomb game about like don't speak or things blow up. And
keep talking and nobody explodes. Yeah.
Yeah, and someone said this is great training for CD for when he has a kid.
Yeah, somebody did say that.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, Shifty and Aurora and Lunatic Froggy. All my friends are in the chat. Yay!
How many potatoes do you have by you, by the way?
2.
Glamy, I saw you did this background when you went on to dolls, but you've kept it since then. It's cute.
Thank you. I like
Very,
it.
very girly pop, very 90s.
Yeah, shout out to Jaded because she helped make it. She did it.
Ooh, shout out to Jaded.
Yeah, I love Jaded. She's awesome.
Well, I'll let you guys get back to your show. I'm probably just distracting you, but this was fun. I might pop on again sometime.
Cool. Well, you're welcome anytime.
All right, awesome.
All right, bye. Okay, yeah, my amazing invisible microphone. Facts. It blends in. I don't know, can I make this brighter? I can make it a little bit brighter.
It's doing that because your chroma key's a little aggressive, but that's...
You're a chroma key. I don't know what does that mean?
How do you think your background works? Your chroma key, you're keying out the green color, and it's too aggressive that it's starting to key out the blacks.
Oh, is that what that means? Well, I have the background for I have the background on twice, I guess, because my solo cam has it on and this has it on. So I don't know, but if I turn it off,
doing it?
Yeah, if I turn it off, I'm not sure if it'll still be on here. Or if it'll be black again. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. What happens? Yeah, it'll go black again.
Wait, that's the third time I've told you.
It's pretty.
Sakura says that's the third time I've told you about the chroma key? I don't know. I don't know what
sounds
Sakura's
about
saying.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably going to be... That's the low-call tech talk. I'll teach you one thing, and then next week I'll teach you the same thing again.
I forget.
Anyway.
I completely forget.
All right. Well, what's anything new with you since yesterday?
I have so I found some more builds that I thought we could go through because I thought that was cool. And
that's exciting.
Yeah, and there was a lemon something that was kind of similar to what it is we're doing here. And then there's some other little things that I had put together to go over with you as well. Yeah, figured that'd be it. And do we have to peel the potato?
Find out. I don't know. I don't think so. So it to be fair, I've never really put one of these together, but I
Oh,
could
great.
file.
I'm gonna blow up the
well,
house.
No. Okay, hold on. You seriously think that you're gonna blow up a house with a potato battery?
Knowing me, man, if there's a way to do it, I'll find the way by accident.
Glammy, these things barely put out enough electricity to power a light bulb. There's nothing you could possibly do. If you blow up your house, you deserve an award.
I do. Ooh, I want an award. I do have a light bulb. I have this little mini light bulb. I have some screws. I couldn't find nails, but I had screws. And I have 3 wires that are green, so you can't really see them. That's funny.
Well, either the worst thing that'll happen is that the light doesn't turn on, and you'll do everything I tell you, and the light won't turn on.
Probably.
If it doesn't turn on, oops, we tried.
Okay. What's the first step?
Do you want to get started now, or you want to do the computers and stuff?
I don't know. What do you want to do? The docket's it's under Glamy stuff if you want to pull that up.
Yeah, let's hit let's hit a few things first.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just like
Hi, the poop guy.
For example, you should hit your wallet like several times and see if it coughs up enough cash for you to head on over to the Lowcow Tech Talk store, where you can grab yourself a CD-ROM What Tech Support t-shirt. As always, it is the perfect response to the dumbest question you've heard today. I still do this. I maybe. Yeah, kinda. Maybe the candy will come out. I still do this to Glamy. Every time she says something weird to me, I'll turn my head exactly like this. So this encapsulates the best running gag we have at the show. If that's not your style, grab something of the signature line, or of course, grab the signature hoodie. I'm wearing mine. It's the middle of summer and I'm still wearing mine. Although I'm kind of wearing mine today because I ran my air conditioning in the middle of the night and it's finally really cold in my office. So,
well, there you go.
Great. It's great for almost any season. Yeah, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with it for the day. Because if I don't turn the AC on, it's probably going to get 85 in here and my cat's going to be in pain.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and I don't want that for her, but I also don't want to run the bill. Maybe I'll just turn the AC up to 78 or something. Okay. So we have more stuff coming. We have I won't share the design with you guys because I want it to be a surprise. But we have I have a new line of stuff coming, including some mouse pads.
Nice.
Glamy's got a new T-shirt coming.
I do, which the Wombat said it was waiting for Baja, so we're just waiting for him to put it in there. But it's all set and ready to go. He just has to make it a thing.
Yeah, so stream paused. Why did that happen? Oh, whatever. I can turn this off.
I have pennies.
So we're in the windbreakers. The windbreakers are still pending correction. I should ask Wombat about those. But the cop outfit would keep me cool. Yeah, it probably would, but
No,
I need to keep myself ready to go to work, so
How is that?
not in the middle of the week, guys. Be horny on Maine some other day. So
gross.
Yeah, well.
Also, it came to my attention that there could possibly be. What if you were to call a 1-800 line and prank call them?
What kind of 1-800 line?
You know what kind of 1-800 line. What if you called a 1-800 line and prank called them? You know, call them, then ask them questions. You know?
God, that's
I think it would be funny. They'd try to be doing the FAP line. They'd be trying to do this creepy things, and you'd be trying to steer the conversation a different way. It would be funny.
That feels
Elias
gross,
Adam,
man.
thank you so much for being 2 months at Band World. We appreciate you.
Oh, that feels gross. I just woke up and I feel like I need a shower. Oh, I feel the need to scrub myself. Ugh.
Mostly said it for that reaction right there.
Oh, no. Ew. I don't like it.
He's like, it doesn't come off.
No, get it off me. Ugh.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Hi, David Thomas. How are you? Hey, think about all the, like, you can educate them in tech. We can take them through something techy too.
I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna cost money too, isn't it? Like, doesn't that cost like 20 cents a minute or something stupid?
For you.
Oh yeah, for me. It's like, oh, this guy's such a terminal version, and we're gonna charge him money. Yeah, thanks.
You're the one with the swanky job. You can do it. If you could, like, you know, afford certain other people's dates, you can, you know, call a line.
Yeah, you know, I make decent money. I still get screwed on my taxes, so it's not like.
How did taxes get in there? You know,
Yeah, Laura says I have to be careful about doing that. Yeah, I
why?
do.
Well, I mean, you're not asking them anything TOS-y. Just be like, okay, we can't, I'm not interested in anything, you know, sexy. I just wanna, I need a friend. And
I
just be
don't
like,
know.
I wanna call you to be a friend.
I don't know if you can realistically do that. Like, I
They're
don't know.
supposed to tell you anything yeah, dating advice. There you go. They're supposed to
Oh,
tell
my
you what you want to hear. So just be like, I'm not a person that's into sexy things. I'm into a friend. I need to learn how to talk to the opposite sex. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think you should do it.
That's gonna get me all sorts of wrong advice. You realize that?
Well, I'm not saying do the advice. I'm just saying ask them for it. You know you wanna.
I will consider that. I'll figure out how to make it a goal. I'm not gonna do it for free.
You should record it so you can bleep out anything raunchy. That's a good idea too. We're just doing
Yeah,
it.
that's the other problem. Right? So
Well, that's what I'm saying. Make sure you stayed up front. Hey, I'm not interested in sexy talk. It would make me happy if you were my friend. So nothing sexual. I get really turned on by, you know, the friend zone. Which isn't so far from the truth.
Let's talk about this though. I was running a cat goal, or oh my god,
a cat goal.
I was running.
See, you're halfway there on the line already.
I was running. I was running. Short circuit.
Just be like, hey, I want to talk fur.
Oh shoot! Ah, damn it! Now I can't hear anything. I'm deaf. Hold on. All right, there. I was running.
Fur.
I only do that because it makes you laugh. All right. I was running. Son of a bitch! I was running a goal for the cat ears.
Okay. CD furry confirmed.
Oh my no! I don't have enough sleep. All right.
Are you gonna end up putting the cop outfit on too with the furry ears?
Oh please no.
Is there a tail involved? How far are you going with this?
No, I don't know. I have to figure that out. But I'm trying to. I need to decipher whether or not people want to see that. So who wants. So I need to know if we should keep this goal up. Oh, excuse me. Who wants a running goal for me to be Beans' Discord cat? And I'll set a Friday aside to do this.
Peens' Discord cat?
Yeah, she has a collar and everything. It's really dumb. And I don't
great
know.
setup.
Well, I'll go out and I'll get the ears. Maybe I'll get a tail. Who knows?
You know, they do sell those.
Yeah, I'm aware they do. Paw gloves? Yeah, mayhaps. Maybe I'll get a bunch of
Paw
stuff.
gloves.
Do you have something running? What is that sound?
It's Mr. Glamy's gotta get ready for work. Don't
Oh.
judge.
He's got an early shift too?
Yeah, he works at the
Oh.
same time I do.
Oh, okay.
Gets his alarm that he's not waking up for.
Yes, Chad, I beat her Discord kitten. I don't know what that involves. I thought that means I'd be something.
A lot of meow.
Yeah, probably. Furries are
Yes,
forbidden in Discord.
Which
Okay,
I'm
well maybe we can't do
super
this.
happy about. Well, you're just cosplaying as one. You're not like a real one, right? Right?
Thankfully. Have I told you this story?
Oh.
So it's not a real story, but you've heard me. You guys have heard me say this a couple times about like various levels of degeneracy on the internet.
Yes, there's a lot of that going on.
So I don't think I don't think it's unknown or hidden knowledge or anything at this point. I've openly stated to a number of people that I come from the Nick Rekieta community. Okay. So that was probably. I think at some point Nick got turned into a lolcow. I don't know when that happened, but I used to watch him for several years.
Probably when he ran into his little coke habit thing.
That's around the time that I stopped, but I'm
assuming that's when he turned into a lolcow.
Oh well, maybe. But there was a day where he had someone on that was a diaper fetishist.
Ugh. What do you
I know.
mean? Okay, so maybe that would be the day that he turned into a lolcow.
No. The whole point of the episode was to talk about various levels of degeneracy, right?
Oh.
So basically, an adult male that still wears a diaper and finds that sexy in other people. Look, not my thing. I think it's gross, but like, in what?
Are you sure they just didn't have a medical? Like maybe they had a medical issue. And they just kind of wanted to pass it off as something sexy. You know what I mean? Those people that would be like, because they were embarrassed that they had to wear one. You know what I'm saying?
I highly doubt it. And 4
a.m. is
what
weird.
And he did a whole show with Nick, but the standout moment. The standout moment for an episode like that is that he says, "Yeah, I may wear a diaper every day, but at least I'm not a furry."
The guy with the diaper was dumping on furries. Dumping.
Yes, and this is the funniest thing, right?
Okay.
This is what I find hilarious. Every like low level degenerate on the internet will all agree. They will all collectively come together and agree that they are awful people or they are awful mentally ill people, but they all collectively agree that the furries are worse.
Well,
and it's hilarious.
Yes, but the diaper thing is a little bit much too. I'm saying
it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it's hilarious that they think that the furries are worse.
Yeah, true. That is a whole extra level of weird.
Every awful person on the internet will come together and say that, hey, at least I'm not a furry. I may be an awful screwed up person, but at least I'm not a furry.
Hey,
They'll all say that.
Hating furries, I guess, brings unity to others.
It does now.
Yeah.
You did something good, furries. Congratulations.
There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, did you ever hear that story about the high school? I never knew if this was true or not. Nobody confirmed whether it was true or not, that there was somebody in a high school that said that they were trying to get like a litter box in the high school in the bathroom because they were a furry.
Jeez.
I don't know if it's true, but that was the story that people were running with. And now there's a new line of sectioning of people, which is called a Therian,
Oh, yeah, I feel like I've heard of that.
which I think is like furry 2.0, yeah?
I
Or
don't
isn't it
know.
like furry adjacent?
I
It's
don't
really
know.
weird either way. Like,
I'm too afraid. There are things in this world I'm too afraid to Google. So
well, this is the world you're stepping into with your ears and tail. Oh, and don't believe me, we're going to get you a tail. You have to have a tail involved. Because
Sakura says that's a gross misrepresentation. That was about them banning any kind of furry rep in school and lumping it in with trans. Oh, well.
well, that's not good. Okay. I did not know anything
yeah,
further than I just heard this story that somebody was saying that they
Yeah, I don't know how much further we want to go down this rabbit hole.
Hi, Pharaoh. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I don't know. That was just what I heard. I didn't hear the rest of it. I'm sorry if they tried to put that on trans people. That's not okay.
CD can buy everything at the convention next weekend, probably in the vendor room. All right, well, it's not that kind of convention, Aura. This is a pop culture convention, not a degeneracy convention.
You should get like a whole suit. You know, maybe
No!
get, like,
No!
You should get like the pajamas, like the cat pajamas. Ryoka would totally think you were one of hers. Maybe she thought she'd birth you or something. Maybe you'd be her baby this time.
Why does everybody Ryo Oki?
Ryo Oki, Yoki, Toki, Foki, Moki, Loki.
You called my it is kind of funny. You just called my cat another character from the same name that I named her from, though.
There you go.
Which is it's mildly amusing. Her name is Ryo Oki. You called her and yes, chat, I named my cat after a Tenchi Muyo character. Okay? Sue me.
Lokazin. It's actually Furfest. There you go, Furfest. Degenerates find a way. Yes, get a Kigurum.
Aura, why do you know this stuff? Why do you know this stuff, Aura? Aren't you a model?
She knows things. She's been online. I mean, how did you know about the butt plugs that have tails? You're online, right?
I go to a lot of conventions. I see stuff.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I didn't know you actually saw this shit.
Look, just because I'm not the one that goes around in a furry suit doesn't mean I don't interact with other people.
I thought you just saw it online. I didn't know you actually saw it in first-hand person.
I kind of have to when I go to shows like this. They just show up. I've seen people walk around the show floor in furry suits, Glamy.
With that type of scenario of a tail?
Yes.
In public?
Yes.
How is that not, like, public?
Oh, you mean with the butt plug one specifically? Well, okay, all right, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're misrepresenting my brain.
I don't know how to speak today either. My brain hurts. How do I know this stuff? I just know I don't know. I watch a lot of reality TV. I used to when I had cable. You see things. You see things that you wish you didn't. Okay.
I feel like we're in the middle of the lake in a boat.
All right. Actually, you want
because there's a lot of backpedaling.
I think I remember how I seen this before. I was watching I was watching a show called Total Divas, which was a show all about the female superstars of WWE. It was kind of like their reality show, right? Okay. And the cameras were following Natalia one day. Natalia is kind of like an older superstar now. I think she's getting phased out of the company because she's been with the company for years. So she might be on her way like out the door. She might be having her final matches soon. They were following around one day. I think there was this episode when they were trying to she was trying to explore this possible dominatrix character in the WWE that she wanted to do. And Natalia likes cats. She really likes cats. She has a couple of them, and she really appreciates them. She didn't realize it. She had a butt plug with a tail on it. I think she's like, oh, this would make a good toy for my cat. And I think someone had to explain it to her. It's like, Natty, that's not what that's for. So I think that's how I knew.
Okay,
I don't remember.
Originally, you were saying that you went to these conventions. Now, I know Boogie had stated that there are parts of conventions that are considered like orgies or whatever. Is that the true reason that you know these things? I've never actually knew that those existed until Boogie had said something. I've never ran into said.
I've never.
orgies
No, surprisingly, the Christian guy hasn't gone to an adult entertainment convention before.
Well, you could have fallen into it by accident.
No, thankfully,
I've
been
if I fell into something like that, it would definitely be by accident.
Thankfully, I've been pretty cognizant.
You know,
I'm a little
walk into a door and then all of a sudden it's like a whoopsie door. You know?
No, I would need a ticket for that. I would have to go out of my way to find and enter that door.
There's tickets for that?
Yes. You think you could just walk into the door of an adult entertainment convention for free?
That is a real thing?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was a real thing.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, you keep me talking about this conversation, I'm really gonna get in trouble. Yeah, they exist, and I'm not gonna name drop them.
You know their names? You're on a name basis with them?
I know the name of one of them, so I know how to avoid it. It's kind of hard to avoid this stuff when you used to be ingrained in G4 TV.
Sorry, Michelangelo. That is my Mr. Glamy's alarm. He is not waking up for work.
Yeah, G4 TV used to cover this stuff. They used to have like coverage from the show floor of that convention.
Huh.
And it's just as seedy as it sounds. All right, so I will. So no, seedy. SEEDY. You want to know something though? There. If anything good were to come out of those, I'll tell you something that's actually kind of funny. There are like reels and like Facebook reels and Instagram videos and TikToks that come out of those shows that are actually hilarious, because there are people that try to go up to the adult entertainment stars and tell them to rate each other, and all the female stars are so unbelievably full of themselves that they'll start verbal wars with each other. So I'll give them credit. That's actually really funny, because all of them think their crap don't stink. They think that they're they think they're the best, and they'll rate themselves higher than they really are. It's pretty funny. So like, if anybody that doesn't believe me, like, go look those up, because you know, like how people will go on the street and be like, rate yourself or rate this other girl, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, people will go to adult shows and they'll be like, rate yourself, and then rate yourself against this other star, and they'll go like a few miles past just rating. They're like, oh yeah, I'm way better than her, like I've done this and this, and it's like, all right, lady, like, didn't ask.
All this we're learning from CD just by asking him if he would contact a number to try to, like, you know, phone a friend.
This is now I got a headache.
We're learning so much about you.
Well, I mean, you're not learning about me, you're learning about stuff that exists on the internet.
Glamy, you know how Desi has the Mothman onesie? Kigurumi is what those onesies are called in Japan. There's a clothing company, too, that makes them that goes by Kigurumi. That's really popular at cons. Oh, cool. Her Mothman was really cute. He knows a lot for something he's definitely not involved
I know, I've heard of that before.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm picking up. And
Kigurumi are the animal onesies.
And you should be Lokizin, because God has blessed you with her in your life.
No. Lokizin is one of our chatters.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Yeah, Ashley's talking to somebody else.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were talking about your cat.
All right.
And they got the name wrong, too.
Yeah, well, okay. Back to what I was trying to say about that. Like, I need to know if you guys want me to keep, like, the cat ears goal and just, because, like, if I include the members we got this weekend, we're at 22. So, I need to know if everybody wants me to keep that up or wants me to try to be Beans' Discord kitten for a day or something stupid like that. So, because we could probably do that. I don't know.
If we could ask you to be somebody else's Discord kitten. Or like some other...
Alright, I'm definitely afraid to ask, but I'll bite. Like who?
I don't know, like I'm thinking maybe you should make a video. And post it to Maine. Be the whole Maine's Discord kitty.
That's...
I don't know. Like, why constrict yourself to one person? Spread yourself around, CD.
Are you trying to whore me out to the chat?
No, I'm just trying to think of the funniest thing I could think of.
The funniest thing you could think of sounds like you're trying to whore me out to the chat. Like,
hey, it wouldn't be me.
You're not my pimp, Glamy. Like, stop it. Surprisingly, I don't answer to you.
I didn't say you had to. I'm just saying I was thinking it's the funniest thing I could think of. You just do caramel dancing with kitty paws and cat ears. See, something like that. Hate the term Discord kitten. Yeah, me too, SSJ.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I'm surprised. I don't like it either, Pharaoh. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Oh, my lord.
I'm just giving you ideas. Glamy is a CD lease agent. Well, I don't know. I'm just throwing out as many ideas as I could possibly think of that are funny.
Oh man, I don't know. I'll think this over. I like obviously it would be the funniest if I was Beans' Discord kitten because of the whole saga that I'm having with Beans, right? And she's the one that's got the collar, and that's why I'm kind of defaulting to that answer.
Yeah, but you want to be with her. That's why it's not as much fun.
Oh, I got it now. So it's not fun unless I'm doing something that totally makes me miserable. Is that it?
Exactly.
Oh,
You're catching on. Besides the stuff that I do, there's lots of stuff that I did that was, uncomfortable for me. But that's, the more uncomfortable, the more funny. Right? Right.
Maybe.
Nightmare has handcuffs. Oh, well. Why am I not surprised? CD Nightmare's Discord kitten, you're right, security. You're also
Officer CD needs to go on a date with Beans. Yeah, well, Beans doesn't want to go on a date with Officer CD, so that's probably not going to happen either.
What? She doesn't want to go out on a date with Officer CD? Why? Have you guys hit a lull already?
No, she doesn't like the Officer CD gimmick.
Oh,
she hates the costume. You're the one that talked to her about this. You know she doesn't like the costume.
Oh, I don't remember. That was days ago. Dude,
you forgot your time on dolls already? Why is that, Glamy?
Why is what?
Why can you not remember yesterday?
I don't know. It was yesterday. The past is the past. You gotta look forward to the future.
Okay, but you still have to remember what happened at least a day ago.
Yeah.
I should get pole dancing instructions? Why would I do that?
It was yesterday.
Why would I do that?
Pole dancing instructions.
You guys are crazy. Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Like, and why, by the way, by the way, are the only goals that work the ones that make me miserable? Like, why can't we do something? Why can't we do something fun, chat? Come on. Like, why, like,
because it's fun for them.
But we could easily make it fun for them too.
Like what?
I don't know, but we could figure it out. But like again, Cafe's got the goal where they're going to Hershey Park, and that's doing great. It's like that sounds awesome. I want to go to Hershey Park.
Well, unfortunately, we're not in that kind of category. We're in the they want to torture us category. It just is what it is. Nightmare has a pole dancing video he showed on stream for a goal they met. Oh no, he showed it to Xylee and Billy on Rewind Saturday night. Oh shit.
Oh, really? Yikes.
Looks like you're fixing to being Nightmare's kitten.
Too afraid to be Nightmare's kitten.
I think
Yeah, Batgirl did invite us to Hershey Park. That was
She
awfully
did.
nice of her, and I
It
might
was.
take her up on that.
She is very sweet. I like Batgirl
yeah.
very, very much.
She's very nice.
I still haven't asked Mr. Glamy about it though, because I forgot. my window space of remembering is about this big.
You should look into that.
Yeah, by the time I look into it, I forgot. You know, I forgot to look into it. I'll be like, oh yeah. Yes, she is very fab. She's very sweet. I like her a lot. You should get a fart mic CD. It would be a game changer. A fart mic?
Why?
Like that?
Why would that be a game changer?
Does that make you happy?
That's boy,
Yeah,
you're just
this
all
one too.
All right. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. I see the Matrix. I see what's happening here. I'm not doing that.
'Cause it would be funny.
Yeah, okay, sure. Could name a couple of other things that might be funny too.
Alright, did you pull up
Lordy.
the docket?
No, sorry. Surprisingly, I got distracted.
Did you get too interested and invested in the pole dancing for Nightmare for his kid?
Not the pole dancing. No, I got invested in something else. All right. So let's see.
I should not support a goal to hear
holy
CD's
cow.
farts. Billy's armpit farts, where he blows into it with a straw, are bad enough.
So, well, all right. So, Glamy, you're running the OBS, so you're gonna have to share these. I think it'd be better if you shared them.
Shit.
So they'll show. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to share them?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be extra steps for you if I have to share them.
How is it extra steps for me?
Well,
Because
because
if
I would have.
If I share,
Because I'd have to share them, and then you'd have to turn the stream on. So if you start sharing them, it'll show up on the screen immediately. I just have to catch up with you.
Okay. I was thinking more the preview thing wouldn't be a thing, but that's okay. All right. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. This is a cool article that we could talk about and speed run through.
Cool. All right. So,
I thought this was kind of
oh
cool.
yes. So I think I was trying to talk about this last week, right? So
I don't know. I don't remember.
I talk about this a lot. I've been waiting for smart glasses. I have a couple of different smart glasses as they are, but they're not really smart glasses so much as projector screen glasses or some glasses with not a whole lot of features.
Okay.
Did you close the stream? Why did you do that?
Because it's an article and it's boring and you gotta just explain it.
I can't explain it while I'm not... Okay. Now I've got to pull it up on my side because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, I don't want it on the screen the entire time. It's just an article, you know? You gotta I mean, it sounds like you're really pretty knowledgeable about it anyways, right?
Well, I don't know about the meta ones, though, specifically, but okay, hold on. Let me pull this over here.
Gold-colored accents. They cost $499, which is a lot. And will be available for pre-order on July 11th. The rest of the collection starts at $399 and is dropping later this summer. The glasses feature a front-facing camera along with open-ear speakers and microphone. You can use the glasses to listen to music, take photos, and make and receive calls. That's interesting. We are like 2.3 seconds away from having chips in our eyes.
Well, so you can do this kind of stuff with a lot of smart glasses. I used to have oh, what the hell were they called? I used to have a pair of sunglasses that had a microphone and speakers on the side, and they were great. They were really cool for making calls until they broke. Thankfully, they weren't. What?
Sorry, you had glasses with speakers on the side?
Yes, I had they were sunglasses. I had a pair of sunglasses that had speakers in the side of them. They were Bluetooth and they had a microphone on them too. And they were good for making and receiving calls. I could use them to listen to stuff too.
Were
It was
they
really
bulky?
neat. No, not really. They were a little big, but they were really cool.
So like what, the speakers would be up here? Like where the bands are? How would that
Yeah, they were on. So you got to understand. These are my glasses, right?
Yeah.
They were bigger than these frames. They were noticeably bigger. They had to be because that's where the components were.
Right.
But the speakers were on the underside of the frames like this.
So you
and
could hear
somewhere-
it in your eyes?
Well, it's
No, exactly. It sounds embarrassing to wear in public.
They weren't. They were a little the sunglasses. Okay, so these frames are rectangular, right? So they're a little small. The sunglasses themselves were maybe about this large.
Okay.
So not much larger than these frames are. And they're not as bulky as they sound. I could wrap them around my glasses just like I do with my Battle Vision glasses. The sunglasses I wear every day. They have a Battle Vision logo on them. I don't know why they do. It's just what it says. But they just wrap around these just like my other sunglasses. And their speakers are maybe kind of closer to my face than they are to my eyes.
Okay.
But they're loud enough to hear. They still, I could hear pretty decently with them. And
was there earbuds attached that you plugged in, or it was just a
No.
free ball speaker?
No.
So if somebody sat next to you on the bus, would they hear your speaker?
I would have to have the speakers jacked up like all the way just for them to barely hear it.
Okay.
So it's
'Cause that would be the thing that I would worry about is like how obnoxious would it be? So like for other people.
When I had them, I used to play music from them all the time. And it sounded like pretty decently when I was wearing them, and every once in a while a friend of mine would be like, "Oh, where's that music coming from?" And I'd be like, but it's like they couldn't hear it like super crystal clear because it wasn't totally loud. I'm trying to check my Kickstarter because it was on Kickstarter once. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Here's these ones. This is the Meta Univ unveils its Oakley
The
smart
Oakleys.
glasses.
Yeah, so these are
looks like
these are kind of like it. The difference with these is that these are under the Oakley collection that Meta's just kind of partnering with. I had this open. Where did it go?
Looks like the speakers are like or is that the camera? Maybe the camera's in the front.
The cameras are in the front, yeah. So the cameras are front facing. So the problem is that these are kind of just like every other smart glasses on the net. They just do all the same things. They have front facing cameras, so you can take pictures, you can probably take video, you can listen to music, and you can make and receive calls.
What about the hang up button? Where would the hang up button be? Is there a button? Do you just touch it? Is it a sensor?
Yeah, there's very likely a button console on the side of the frames. It looks like it's on the right side. You see that little red thing there? I'm guessing that's the button.
That's what I'm thinking too, but is it like a button or like a sensor? So like, you know how the microphone, if I just like graze over the top
one or the
of
other,
it would turn off. But like a button, you'd have to push in. So if you're like,
yeah,
that sounds obnoxious. Zeepish, do you like yours? Because they said they have a set of them.
All right, here it is.
Do you like the way yours fit? Like, is it obnoxious to wear? How do you feel about them, Zeepish?
So I found what I purchased. I had to because I kickstarted it once and it got suspended on Kickstarter. They did something really weird with their campaign, but it was this is a real company. This is Mutrix, and this is let me see if I can find a better picture.
Oh, I was gonna say, that box in the way.
This is what I had. I had this white pair of glasses. It was called Mutrix. And they. So see, they're not as bulky. So
They're wide though.
They are. Well, they have to be because of the wiring and stuff. So the speakers were back closer to the ear, like right around here, right? Because there are other glasses that do this stuff that don't use speakers. They use bone conduction. I think bone conduction is way cooler, but it doesn't work all the time. Do you know what bone conduction is?
Not in any way, shape, or form.
So bone conduction is it through vibration. It kind of makes sound through vibration. It kind of it vibrates like the bones like in your ear, so that it produces the sound internally in your head. So
You're looking
bone
at
conduction.
Kirigumi Shop.
Oh,
Anime
I'm sorry.
Magazine.
I was looking. I'm sorry. I don't know why I clicked off that. I was looking at what somebody else in the chat was telling me. So in I don't know why I thought that would take it off the screen. I just clicked the wrong button. The bone conductions will kind of do. I don't want to say they do the same thing. They very much don't.
Yes,
Imagine. Here's the best way I could think about it. You ever play Metal Gear Solid before?
I've heard of it.
All right, the codec in Metal Gear Solid. Snake had like a codec where he can make and receive private calls to like back to base. Only he could hear it ring because it was like in his ear. It would like tickle. It would kind of like tickle his bones so that it made the vibration sound that only he could hear it. It's kind of the same thing, only it's not like actually in your ears. It just kind of rattles your bones. Because that's what sound is. Sound is just vibration, right? It vibrates the sound. It vibrates the molecules in the air to produce a noise. So
It's like vibrations.
So bone conduction it would make with bone conduction that works correctly. You would hear the sound only to yourself. It'd be completely private to you. I'm pretty sure that's the same concept in I don't remember if you remember. I don't know if you remember Tooth Tunes.
Is that the lollipop where you put it in your mouth and only you can hear the sound?
Not the lollipop, the toothbrush.
Oh, the toothbrush. Well, there's a lollipop that has sound that when you put it in your mouth, you could hear the sound.
I don't remember a lollipop, but there were definitely a series of toothbrushes that like would play the music in your head while you're brushing your teeth, but only while it's in contact with your teeth. That's bone conduction.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen on TikTok that they have on the TikTok shop the lollipops where like if you put them in your mouth and you suck on them every time they're in your mouth, you can hear the song in your head. Which
I haven't seen
is wild, and I feel like that is a way to get brain cancer.
No, it's not going to give you brain cancer.
Yeah,
but
because
that's
all the vibrations that like go in your brain, like the brain chemist. I don't know. It sounds like it would give you a disease.
Okay, well, either way, those are.
Kid's never had his bone tingles.
Those are either way. Those are the glasses that I had. Mutrix are still there's Mutrix are still on like for sale and stuff. There's a couple of different models you can get. Like I thought about getting this gamer model before. Like here, this one looks a little bulkier. This is the same company.
Aurora says I feel like it would give me vertigo or something, and I'd get dizzy. Yeah, kinda. I feel like that too.
It wouldn't. It's not how it works. This is like a quote unquote gamer edition that they had at some point. I thought about getting this pair a while ago, but these are definitely on the market. These are easily anybody could get these, and you could swap them out for prescription lenses too, which is kind of cool. But they're smart in the sense that they do. I don't think these have a camera on them though. They just do. They make and receive phone calls.
Well, that's smart for some camera.
Well, it's smart enough. You can you could listen to music on them too. So I don't know. I thought they were cool. Like I said, I used to have a pair of these. But the point is,
Tetris with it too. Looks like the Game Boy one.
You can't. Well, that's the idea. That those were gamer centric ones. But the whole point is that Meta is releasing like their own series of ones like this with a camera, and they're under the Oakley line. So it's cool. It's a little expensive, but I'm still waiting for the day where we have the consumer grade smart glasses that will let you interface with like reality. right? The stuff that'll let you do gesture control, like swipe or,
Why
scroll.
don't you just go for the chip in your eye? That just sounds like you just want a chip in your brain to just be able to swipe things through.
It sounds like you're
Blink
trying to
and you're like
describe.
turning on things.
It sounds like you're trying to describe Neuralink, and that's not what it's for.
I'm just saying
And
we're getting close
to
to
be
that
fair,
type of a situation.
yeah, well, years and years and years from now, when Neuralink is perfected, I very well might get a Neuralink. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
What if something horribly wrong goes and then you're zizzed out?
Yeah, what if? They've put it in like a couple people already and nothing's gone horribly wrong.
What if it rains and you get electrocuted?
That's Glamy. That's not how it works.
It could. You don't know.
It's an implant. They don't leave you with a hole in the head.
You don't know. Or what happens if it like snows and you feel it? You know how when people get hurt and they get injured and their knee hurts or something, and then every time it like
You gotta
snows,
change your noise gate because you're constantly cutting out.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear anything you said.
You know, like when they're people who get like they're hurt and they have like knee hurt or something like that, and then it snows or it rains and they can feel it. Maybe you'll feel it when a comet comes or something.
I don't think any of that would happen. I don't think chat's following what you're trying to say either.
What does this do? Noise suppression. You want that on?
What?
The noise suppression?
No, I want you to turn your noise gate down.
What the friggles is a noise gate?
Voice activation. Are you in your voice settings?
No.
What are you looking at?
Well, there was a little sensor that said noise suppression powered by Crisp.
Look up.
See,
Look up.
I was gonna push it.
No, look at input sensitivity. Turn your input sensitivity down.
Oh, this? There, is that better?
You keep saying, maybe we'll have to see.
Okay, you guys remember we were talking about the Tesla robotaxi? Yes, they debuted in Austin over the weekend, and all rides were a flat fee of $4.20. And awesome! Oh, that is awesome. Did you take one?
We were talking about that on Friday. And Friday or Saturday. We did say that it was going to roll out yesterday. Yep. So
my mother thinks it's crazy that I have to wirelessly charge the battery on my back. Exactly. It's just like Small Wonder. Do you remember that show where the little girl was a robot? No, I just saw it on Twitter. They looked really cool. They do really look really cool. It's just the fact that I think the entire thing is a little bit on the crazy Fruit Loops side because there's no driver. You're just kind of sitting in the car.
Oh, wait till they're all over the place.
Hoping you don't fall in. Okay, you were talking about...
Let's build an arcade.
You were talking about how you wanted to do arcades, right?
Yeah, I do want to build my own arcade pedestal, yep.
Okay, so here is...
Arcade machine part 2. It's time to cut the slots for the T-molding. To create these slots, I use this 2.38mm router cutting bit. This allows the T-molding to be secured perfectly in place.
Yeah, this is all the stuff I gotta get somebody to do for me. I don't have any of the power tools.
I've done a couple of scrap pieces first.
You don't want to try to do this yourself?
Absolutely not.
It was time to cut the slot
into
the two side panels.
I'll do all the wiring and stuff, but the woodwork I just want to get somebody else to do. If I do it, it's going to come out wrong.
That's so lazy, at least try.
I don't have power tools! And I don't have the space to do any of this work.
Make sure you blow any dust out of the slot and then pop that panel over to the side and you're ready for the next one.
That's like a 1-2 curvy thing, and then you just cut and go. Look at that!
Yeah, that's a router, Glamy. He's doing the T-molding.
In the next video, we're going to start assembling some of the panels.
You know, it's a slice and go kind of thing.
I
cut displacement.
It's cut displacement. He was doing the T-molding. He was doing the line up the center so we could put the molding in.
Do it for him, Glamy.
Oh,
Sure, why
Glamy,
not?
Lunatic found the lollipop you were talking about.
Oh, cool.
I actually have never seen these.
Show it.
They're called Tasty Sounds. Oh, here, you want me to share it?
Yeah.
Shoot, how do I? Oh, open. I can open in a new tab. There we go.
See, after seeing those Tesla robots attacking people, I'll give the taxi a miss. Exactly.
Attacking people? What?
Yeah, you remember we showed the Tesla where the Tesla robots and they were like, or maybe it wasn't.
No,
a Tesla.
not quite.
It was a different robot, but still.
So these are this is just a picture, but these are the lollipops you were talking about. They're called Tasty Sounds.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
strawberry, blueberry, cola, and cherry flavors. What songs are these? What are the? Hold on. What songs do these have there? Does it tell me? I don't think it tells me what. Oh, listen to
like El Futuro.
hip hop music.
Listen to Mac.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know what songs are on these, but they sound really cool.
There's
neat.
Oh, this one's cola flavor, blueberry flavor, strawberry flavor, and cherry.
Yeah, I know. I said the flavors. I just don't know what music's on them.
Oh, the music. Oh, sorry. All right. That was the only thing I could. Let's see. Music playing in the music sound lollipop. Let's see if it'll say. Amos Tasty Sounds. Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
This one's got K-pop for the watermelon.
So it doesn't really tell you exactly what tracks are on them then.
Well, I mean, it's not like a CD.
Oh, they have a whole store. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, hip hop music is one. Happy birthday. Interesting. There's another happy birthday in Peach. This one's recordable. So you can record your own sound? What, are you gonna hum when you're eating it?
Oh no, that's weird.
Here, I'll show you guys.
All right.
Here, this one's a recordable. These audio lollipops present a symphony of different flavors and the ability to record your own message. Surprise your friend with a fun message for their birthday or Valentine's Day, a message only they can hear. That's crazy.
I wonder if they get recorded like before they leave the factory or something.
This one here, this one is rock music. Then there's a Get the Feeling, a delicious cherry flavor music lollipop for tasty sounds with safety ensured. Sugar-free content, vibrant packaging, and applicable for all ages. El Fruto. That one's Spanish. Yeah, that's pretty wild though. Hi, Ginger Snaps. How are you?
All right, so
we do have goals. I just didn't put them on the scenario.
Oh, what goals are we running?
The ones that you said. The one with cat ears. We're apparently we're pimping you out.
Oh, we are running that?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It's the one you said.
All right.
We were at to put, so
we were at 22 of 100.
22. Oh, +2. I didn't have them because you had the OBS for a couple days. CD furry.
Not CD furry, like and you got to be a little.
They know what it means.
I'm not getting a whole furry suit, and you need to be a little more descriptive with this. You got to say like I'm either gonna get like cat ears and paws, or I have to be Beans' Discord kitten or something. One of the two.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Don't pimp me out.
Too late. Okay. And then, yeah, so that so far is the goal that's running right at this present moment. Because CD is happy about it.
I'm not happy about anything, trust me, but
Sure you
We'll
are.
do it. We'll do it because chat likes seeing me miserable. So
Soundbite Backtalk was another version you could record and play it back through the lollipop. Oh, that's so cool. CD being furry is funny. See, that's why I wrote it that way, Joseph. But apparently,
I don't think it's funny, but
Mr.
I know
Wet
that's what
Disc
chat
over
wants.
here
So
couldn't handle it, so we just had to change it.
okay. Should we get? So I've got a. All right. Should we get started on this battery?
Yeah, sure. Okay. What do I do?
All right. Well, let's see. Let me see if. Okay. So you have. Hold on. I'm just trying to organize some of my windows here so I can keep up with chat.
We have 2 potatoes. I have 3 wires that I'm gonna have to do like you in your cop outfit, and they're gonna have to be stripped. And then the
Why you gotta put it like that?
because it's funny. I've got 2 pennies, and these are the only screws I could find, so hopefully that works. I don't know. I think I got two screws, but I think there's supposed to be 4. But I'm not sure. You guys are great, but I can't renew PayPig with the content that last month. I hope to see improvement again. Love you all. No worries, Gingerstep. Thank you. We will do our best. We are trying to do the best we can.
Yeah, we're doing our best. I like tell us what you want to see sometime.
We'll kick it up a notch, Ginger Snaps. I got you.
So all right, the instructions. Well, yeah, I've got the instructions up, Lunatic. All right, so all right, so you have. Let's go over this, right? You have a couple potatoes. You have 2 pennies. Zinc-plated nails or screws. Most screws are already zinc-plated.
I don't know.
You have 3 pieces.
3 of them. 3 screws. Does that count?
That should be plenty. You have 3 pieces of copper wire.
I have these.
What are they? Twist ties?
No, they're wires. But they have like their bits still on it, like the casing. I have to uncase them. Okay.
And you have a small LED light bulb or a voltmeter. You don't need a voltmeter. You have the light bulb.
I have
All right,
this.
so
I don't know if that counts, but
well,
can't we just shove the plug in the potato and call it good? Won't it work that way? No.
No, it doesn't. All right, so here's what you need to start by. You need to start by stripping the wire. Okay, so you have to pull a decent amount of the wire off the top so that the copper is exposed.
Okay. It's getting stripped. It's stripping. I don't know how this is supposed to work.
You're gonna want to strip it a lot more than that.
You know what? I don't tell you how to do your job.
Well, I mean, I'm walking you through this, ain't I?
True.
At some point during this, you need to get something that'll actually strip wire. At some point, you might want to turn your camera down too.
Turn my camera down.
Well, point it down so it can actually.
Oh,
you might
point it.
Yeah, you might want to turn the. Yeah, there you go. You might want to turn the background off and.
Okay, hang on. Turn the background off.
Yep, turn off the green screen and all that stuff. Yep, there you go. Well, you're still the chroma key's still on, so that's not really.
Well, if I turn it off, it's hard to turn it back on, so we'll just kind of leave it on. Because I have everything set the way I like it, and I don't want to unset it. Oh, there's bits coming out, but I might have killed them.
Well, you got plenty of wire to work with, so get the copper exposed, and then you need. Yeah, but is that all of it in the wire that's showing out, or is some of it still in the wire?
Some of it's still in there.
All right, because you kind of need to get it out of the wire entirely. Don't pull.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, no, not all of it, but pull the wire, pull the copper out of the wire a decent amount, because it has to wrap around the penny.
Oh, hey, I could just pull it out.
Yeah, you can. Don't pull don't pull it out of the wire.
But
what did you?
That's the casing. I just pulled it out of the casing.
Did you? Yeah. Did you pull the whole thing out of the wiring?
Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Why? That's just the casing part.
You need some of the shielding on it. You're not supposed to touch the wire directly.
Oh.
You're gonna get some. Lady, I said this multiple times. You expose the wire, pull the cable down a little bit, pull some of the shielding off. You gotta leave the shielding on both of the sides.
Oh. Okay, well, I have extra wire.
I hope you have a lot of it.
Well, I don't have a lot of it, but I do have extra. I have a little extra. Okay. Can try again. Does it have to stay together?
See, I just realized another problem. Your cables are all colored the same, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna know which terminal's positive and which one's negative. We'll have to work with it.
Maybe I could
This might not
color it.
well, we'll run with it.
Okay. These were all the wires I had. I didn't have any other wires.
Well, if we mutilate all the wire, then we're gonna have to go out and buy more and do this another day.
Is this the wrong one?
You might want to full screen yourself too.
Full screen myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I got so hyper focused on wire. What is this one? Is this the empty one? No. I'm playing with the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, Ginger Snap says you're gonna need a wire stripper. That's a problem, yeah.
Well,
you should I mean, to be fair though, you should be able to do this with a pair of scissors. It is just harder.
It just took me a minute.
You can squeeze the wire with both sides of the scissors a little bit to strip it.
You squeeze the wire.
Oh, okay. Is this what it's going to be like every time I give you a set of instructions?
Maybe.
This is my life now. Okay. So you're trying to scrape it. Don't do that. Like, rotate it around the same spot. So if you Glamy, if you squeeze the scissors a little bit and then rotate the cable while it's squeezed, that's a better way to strip it. Yeah, like that. There you go. And then lightly try to pull the casing off while it's in the scissors. Not very tight, but you don't have to squeeze them too tight, but you should be able to pull off the casing.
It doesn't really pull off. It likes it.
Yeah.
Grr.
Do you have a pair of nail clippers, chat's saying?
Nail clippers. No. Oh. Split it in half.
What's that? Where's the copper? How did you split the wire? Like, is it still in there? Is it actually split in half?
I don't know. I don't know. Things are weird. Because... Oh. Here. What about this? Can you come out?
It's a 2-channel wire? Oh, is it? I don't think that's... I can't tell by looking at it. I don't know if that's the right wire to be using.
Well, it's the wire I have, so I don't have any other wire. So we're just going to have to pretend that this is right.
So is that the kind of wire that's got... Is that like speaker wire? It's got like two sides to it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can split them. You don't need both ends. So if you pulled it in half, you can kind of split them. That would actually make two wires that you can use. You're seriously trying to strip it with your mouth?
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Kind of working. Okay. I think I did it. Teeth for the win. I think.
I don't know why, but I feel like if we're having a hard time doing the science experiment, we're going to have an awful time trying to build a PC.
There. Got it.
All right, so that's... Okay, well, that's not quite what we were aiming for, but you got it, I guess. So that's all the copper in that wire from where you got it? Okay, so you can cut off the...
Because you told me to only take out part of it, so I took out
no.
part of it.
What I'm saying is don't take all the copper out of the wire, but I'm saying that the copper that was in the part that you stripped is all out of that, right? So if you...
I think so.
If you... there's nothing else in the shielding on that top of that, right? That's what I'm saying. So...
there might be a little bit. Let's see. Can I undo it? There's like a little tiny bit left.
I know she needs a wire stripper, Octoling. She doesn't have one. So we're trying to make do with what we have. And if we're having a really, really hard time, then we're going to have to revisit this.
Why? I'm having fun.
You're having fun, but I also have to leave it. I also have to work today.
I like...
Bringing Michelangelo to explain it? Well, maybe.
I tried the scissors. The scissors didn't go too well. We're just going to go with that.
All right, well, I don't know if that's enough wire, but...
Sure, why not?
It's you need to make sure you're stripping enough wire to wrap securely around the penny. So can you see that copper wire looks really flimsy? Can you and it doesn't look like copper either, so that might not be the right wire. It's very hard to tell. Can you It is? All right. Well, can you wrap it around the penny?
Sure.
Wrap it a couple times around the penny. It should look...
Okay.
It should look like this.
Okay. What? That's a lot of wrappage. Okay. Okay, I wrapped it around. I don't know if it's gonna stay there.
This is what we're talking about. If you let it go, is it just going to fall out? Because if it just falls out, then it's probably not copper.
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm gonna tape it.
All right. I don't know if you need to do that to both pennies yet. It certainly makes it look like you have to, because you have to... What it looks like is that you have to put... All right, you know what? We'll just go with this. All right,
there.
So you'll probably need to okay, well, I don't know if the tape's going to interfere with it, but you better hope that works, because I'm pretty sure it needs to conduct on both sides. Okay, so you got the scissors, right? Because you don't have a box cutter.
Right.
Cut a slit into both of the potatoes. It needs to be just deep enough to kind of like fit the penny about halfway in.
Okay. Penny.
Yeah, and you can shove the penny in there just to kind of like test to see if it's deep enough. If it's not deep enough, cut the slit further. And it might need to go deeper than that. Don't, Glamy, if it's not going in, then cut the slit deeper.
Why? If I could just shove it in there.
Work smarter, not harder. All right,
Shoving things in there.
That's probably fine.
Okay. What about this one? Can we use this one? Why not?
What are you trying to do now?
Use the one that was out.
That's got no shielding over on it, and yeah, Ginger's telling me exactly what I thought. You can't just tape them. It's gonna mess with the voltage.
Oh, well, It should
I
be
don't know if this is supposed to work if you like use copper wire that has no shielding on it. At worst, you'll probably hurt yourself.
Okay.
That wire does not look thick enough.
We're just shoving things in here. Okay. There.
Do I have electrical tape? I don't think she does. She needs six inches of copper wire on both sides with a clean cut. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Frog.
Thanks, Lunatic Froggy. Appreciate it.
Shove the pennies with wires.
All right, well, you did one of them. I don't think it's going to work with it.
Two, see?
Well, yeah, that definitely does not look like enough wire. I don't know what cables you have, but I don't think this is going to work. All right, so you got that. You wrap the penny with the wire. You stuck it in the potato. So the other end of the copper wire that you have with the hold on.
This wire is not behaving. Hang on, I've got to stick it in there more. Let's do like the threading. It's gotta get...
Guys, if you're having a good time, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed too. Because sometimes YouTube be doing YouTube stuff where it unsubscribes you.
There! That's better. See, look at that.
That is something, I guess.
It is wiry goodness. Hello, I am Potato from outer space.
It's definitely not shielded. That definitely looks like there's not enough wire on that. What the heck? All right, because basically what you need to do is you need to take a nail and or the screw and wrap the other end around the screw and then screw put the screw into the other potato for a while. Yeah, this.
Okay. That's not gonna hurt me, is it?
Probably not, or not in any way that's gonna do like irreparable damage.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Okay, we are wrapping things around. And stick it in the potato?
What, the copper wire?
No, the screw.
Yeah, you wrap it around the screw and then put the screw in the other potato.
In the other potato? Okay.
Yep. So basically you'll have a cable that goes from you'll have a wire that goes from the penny to on one potato to the screw on the other.
For both?
You have a
you have one screw wrapped on one potato and then one screw wrapped on the other one, right?
Yeah, the nail to the screw, yeah.
Okay.
Or oh my god, the penny to the screw. The penny on one potato to the screw on the other potato.
Okay. I'm gonna have to redo and rethink my tape job.
Excuse me.
Okay, we're gonna have to pretend this is... You know what?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. Here.
So what?
This, and then
what you had?
Shove it in there to make it stick. Stick in there. Okay. Now.
Sorry, Voltage Mike. I'm really tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. We're not sure. It should be it should be a zinc plated screw. This article says most screws are already zinc plated. Lunatic Froggy, thank you for the gifted membership to April Cool. Appreciate you.
Okay.
I also think we're supposed to be doing this with an LED. So, what did you just do?
Put them in the half.
Did you get a couple steps ahead of me? Why does it look like?
I just shoved it in places.
All right. Hold on. Stop for a second. Update the cat ears goal.
Oh.
Just update it to 23.
Oh, thank you, Lunatic Frog.
Yeah, did you just...
I don't know.
All
I
right.
just shove things in.
Well, don't get ahead of me. Do you have one wire going from a penny on one potato to a screw on the other, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you should have the you should have my lord. Let me see what you got. No, Glamy. So you did it. You only needed one of those. You only needed one wire to go from a nail to a screw on the potato. You didn't need both of them to do that.
Oh. It just kind of made sense.
Well, it doesn't. This is why I tell you not to get ahead of me.
Oh.
So you need to undo one of those.
Undo? Do you know how long it took me to do that?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you listen to me.
Well, which one do I undo? The right or the left?
I don't care which. Just leave it so that one penny is in one potato and the screw is in the other. And then you can leave.
Okay, so I'll take out this screw. Okay, is that better?
All right, so now you got you got a penny in one of those that's not going to anything, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the one that's got the penny that's going to nothing, that goes to one of the electric terminals on that light.
Does the plug
So
count?
this is that would be an electric terminal. Yes, it goes into one of the terminals. So you in this case, and I don't know if this will work, you would wrap it into one of the holes on one of the plugs.
Why can't I wrap it into both?
Because you're not supposed to. You need a positive terminal and a negative terminal.
Okay.
This would probably work better if we had an LED instead of what you've got there, but
well, listen.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Had in my kitchen, okay? Okay. Here is the scenario. It's hard to pick it up now. Okay.
Okay, so not wrong. So it's the fact that there's no shielding on these cables really bothers me. All right, so that's penny on one potato to one side, one terminal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So screw in the other potato. So you put the screw in the potato that doesn't have a screw in it right now. Cable wrapped around the screw, and then wrap the other side into the other terminal.
What? Cable?
You're making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be. Look, like this.
You are making less of a big deal because it's not making sense. You want
like this. I like this. I can't make this any easier. You've got this
easier.
I'm making this as easy as I possibly can. You've got the penny to the screw on like this. You got a bridge between the potatoes, right? Then you have the screw on one potato, you have the penny on the other. One terminal, one terminal.
I feel like I did this wrong.
Well, you did do it wrong. That's why we were correcting it.
Okay. I did put a screw, and then you want wire. That's that wire. Can we borrow this wire? Actually, you can wrap around this one. Okay. And then you can wrap around this one.
See, if we had a voltmeter, we'd be able to tell if this was working immediately.
Oh, this smells like potato.
Well, I imagine it should.
Okay. Okay. It's a little wonky of a setup, but it's in there.
That should be it. So, is the light turning on? I imagine it's not, right?
No.
Yep, well, that's basically it.
Oh, because my wire broke.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Where did the wire break?
I don't know. It's
What do you mean you don't know? You said it broke. You're looking right at it. I can't tell you where it is.
Everywhere.
Well, okay. Claps, everybody, claps. Seal claps. Seal claps all around. We broke it.
Oh, well.
Oh, all right. All right.
I think it makes more sense being mashed potatoes.
Okay. Well, I did my best, everybody. I tried.
Well, that one worked.
Glamy, what am I gonna do with you?
I think it just makes more sense. There. Now that is a light. That's a bright idea. Okay.
Well, Lordy.
We completed the project.
No, we really didn't.
And it came out great. And it's going to be even more better with butter and sour cream and bacon bits. Because that's the way it should be used. That was fun.
Apparently I have to do it now. So now I might now I might have to spend time grabbing all this stuff for myself.
Oh.
And I don't want to.
It was fun.
All right.
I had fun. I made lots of mistakes.
How about this?
And
How about this, y'all? 10 members to have Glamy eat the raw potato.
What if I die?
Why would you die?
Because it's kind of a dead potato.
You're not going to die from eating a potato.
If there were 8 grades, she would even get a participation trophy in the science fair. This one. Yeah, well, you know, the things. We do glammy things. It was glammy-ish. You want me to eat the potato? Fine. Let me see.
For 10 members. For 10 members.
We take the wire out. Ugh, it's like finding a hair in your food. Ugh, it's gross. Glamy Stein. Nice. I like it. A potato trophy. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know about you guys. Are you guys having a good time? I'm having a good time.
Ugh, it smells like dirt.
Yeah, because they grow out of the ground.
No, but like I didn't wash it or anything because I didn't know I was gonna eat it.
I mean, you can rinse it if you feel like it.
Yuck. Never been or will be on. Oh. Discord's great. If you want to become cash cow or higher and join us in the Discord, we would love to see you there.
Yep.
Well, while we're waiting for the members to flow in so that I can eat this lovely potato mush.
Oh yeah, we can put it on screen, and then we can go over some of the other stuff you have.
Put what on screen?
The 10 members to eat the raw potato.
Whoops, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. 0 out of... Oh, my computer always ends up getting the liquids. It always gets the juice. Okay.
I wonder if I could do this with Ethernet wire. I probably couldn't, but it'd be interesting if I tried. Well, no, it'd be a lot harder to strip those wires.
Okay. If I spell it wrong, sue me. Okay.
I would show how it's done. I don't have any of the tools. I might
make hash browns. Yeah.
Yeah, I might go out of my way to try to get them today. I need I'll probably go to a parts store, get some copper wire, and a couple potatoes. I've got a crimp, and I need to get and I'll get an LED too. I'll get a small LED and do it that way. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll get a small light bulb.
Can do like she needs a face. Like honestly.
I'll probably get a whole roll of wires so that I can. I don't know. Maybe I'll get 2 wires. Why are you drawing on it?
Because it needs.
Is that gonna be your pet?
Well, she is drippy. She's got that drip.
Gee whiz. All right. All right. Well, what else did you have? You said you saw some really cool PCs you wanted to look at?
I'm in the middle of decorating my potato.
Oh, pardon me.
Yes.
Pardon me, miss.
It is. Okay. She is gorgeous. Now she needs a little...
She's trying to make the GLaDOS potato. I don't think she knows what potatoes is.
Potatoes? Like multiple toes?
No, Potatoes is the name of the character from Portal 2 when GLaDOS becomes a potato.
Ah. Here's some...
New emo potato drip? Mayhaps.
Here's some nice purple eyeshadow. Doing a makeup tutorial, CD. Get that
okay.
purple eyeshadow right there, see? Ugh. It is dripping everywhere. See? Look at that. I'm not even into that kind of thing, and I already make the ladies wet.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. See the nice positioning? We can
Are you
even
done?
we can even do some can even do some buffing out. See, you gotta do the buff, right? Let's get that. Okay, get that blend, right? We gotta get that blend.
What the hell did you wake up to, Doug? I don't even know anymore. I'm just kind of letting her do her own thing. I'm so lost.
Then we've got to get the lips, right? So let's see. We need like a reddish, maybe. I need like a deep red. This is kind of a deep red. My apologies. There we go. That's perfect. My apologies for not making the potato good. So we're gonna just put some, you know. Here we go. She's got some lipstick there. Then we're gonna buff this out, right?
I don't know if I've ever been so eager to go to work in my life.
Okay, see, she's got big lips, so it's intense. You know, this is what we do when we want to make the lips big, right? You over enhance and overdraw.
Sure.
So we're over enhancing and overdrawing. Yes, Mrs. Potato Head, as it were. Okay? See? That's great. Now we've got to come in. We've got to come in with the brows, right? Get them brows going. So I'm going to do the brow lift like that. See, it looks natural, right? With the natural look.
Uh-huh.
There, see, that's one. Look at how natural she looks. She looks ready for the bar. She looks ready for the game. You know.
I'll take your word for it.
She is ready. We need more fill-in here. Okay. Look at her. She is ready for the night out. Then we can even draw we can, you know, make the lips more pronounced. She might even want a little beauty mark there. See? There we go. Perfect. Every time. Easy, breezy, beautiful mashed potatoes. Okay. Continue.
You done?
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. What do you have on the docket that you want to talk about?
Looks like Ultra.
For God's sake.
Somebody clip this and put Ultra.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay. I don't remember.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay. Hang on. Let me Double check.
We're naming
yeah.
it Ultra. Okay, well, if you guys insist, Spuds McKenzie.
Why does it always do this? Like, I don't understand why. Okay, stop. All right. First of all, let's turn the sound off. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know why it just makes it so it's incredibly hard to like stop the actual thing. Okay.
Ooh, all right. So this is what is this? Is this a submerged machine or oh no, it doesn't look like it. Okay.
No, but
he's got a little HUD in there. That's really cool actually. It's a foldable HUD.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, so I want to oh geez, that's not nearly as close as a look as I really wanted to get with that.
Yeah, I did not mean to play the music. That was
well, I didn't hear anything.
Okay. So here's another one.
Oh, somebody else. Okay, it did come through on the stream.
It did. Okay.
Oh, all right. What else? What else you got?
Have to go in and bleep it out. Okay.
Whoa. Okay, so this is a computer that's in that car model, and it's got removable fans on the GPU. That's really cool, actually. Or is that the GPU? I don't know what that is. Let's see. He's talking about the fan.
Like all of them have weird music, so I was trying to we heard it, but it was short enough it won't get clocked. Okay, cool. Thank you.
What show is this? Is this CES?
I don't know, but I thought it was pretty cool because it was like a car that was a build. I really like interesting builds, and I don't know. I thought it was cool. Okay.
They are like custom people that like hobbyists that do custom builds are really neat, and I wish I had the time and stuff to do that for myself. I just make boring computers kind of. But oh wow, this guy made one about Black Myth Wukong. It's got models in it too.
See how cool that is with all the LEDs and.
That's amazing. Is this is an actual PC or is it just a model?
I think it's an actual PC. He was very excited about it.
For God's sake, I hate TikTok so much. I hate everything about it.
Well, there was a lot of music in it that I couldn't play, so I had to deafen it so you couldn't hear the people's.
Yeah, I just hate that the videos are so short. Like, you start watching them and they're done. It's like, give me some, something. Just let me stare at it for a while.
Oh, well, let me know and I'll pause it for you so that you can gawk at it. Okay. I thought this was cool too. Oh.
A tank?
It started
Ooh.
playing on its own. Okay.
These are really neat. I just can't see the PC inside them. So that's just like a little tank and it's got a bunch of fans on it. So that's okay.
Here's some fans. And then...
Oh, it's like a Deadpool tank. Yeah, it is a big red tank.
If I push this, it's going to darken out.
Yeah, so that... it's got an MSI GeForce RTX in it, but I don't know what model RTX.
It looks like it's a PC and not just fans, but it was really cool either way.
Huh.
I just saw it. I thought it was neat.
It is. It's very cool.
This one's pretty neat too. If it will cooperate. The thing is that when you go to play them, they just start playing without you being ready. Okay. Here's this one.
Ooh.
Play automatically.
That's Diablo, I think. Yeah, it's only 5 seconds long.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is cool to look at. I would rather see these on a website at this point, just like pictures, because these short form videos are just not doing it for me.
And this one's interesting. This one go ahead. Go.
Oh, okay, there you go. Ooh, all right, hold on, pause that.
Okay.
So that loop is really cool. So that's got what, 2 reservoirs in it? Where'd it go? Why did it do that? All right, there. Nope. Oh, it closed. Okay. Oh, and it's back again.
What closed? Didn't close on my
No,
end.
like it closed on my side. I don't know why. So that looks like it's got 2 reservoirs on it. I just don't know why.
This part right here
Thank you,
is pretty
Steak.
cool.
Thank you, Steak. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Oops. Oh, I'm pushing all kinds of things. Okay. This right here looks like it would be, I don't know if it's, what is this?
Well, it's just additive. It's just stuff for the design. It looks like fabric.
Yeah, but it looks glowy too.
It might be. They might be LEDs.
Yeah, but it looks like fabric. So that's it's like fabric but LED. And then all of these are like tubey. Then there's water in the back here. There's another liquidous substancey holder with what looks like Earthworm Jim's face on it for some strange, odd, weird reason. Because there's an eyeball here and an eyeball here, but this eyeball's more popped out than the other eyeball. Does it look like an eyeball?
Oh, wait, I see the face now. That is a little strange. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
And then it kind of looks wormular. And then this right here would be like the wormular tummy.
Well, that's a cable from the board to the card.
No, but like it looks like it would be, it's functional, but it's high on the worm.
I think I see what you're trying to say.
You know what I mean? Anyway, I thought that was cool. Then we have, here's another thing that I think we were trying to do that we could do at some point.
Uh-huh.
Is that
what the heck?
Kind of figured it was kind of similar to what we were doing, right?
Okay, kinda, but not quite. So what? Hold on, put that in the middle and let me see it again. So, all right, here's the deal, right? That's not doing anything. All that's doing is, whoa, Gwen!
Morning, Gwen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so I'll explain this before I have you eat the potato. All that's really doing is it's just powering the LEDs on the stick of RAM. I mean, it's funny, but all you would really do is ruin a good stick of RAM by doing that. So I don't think we should do that. All right, you're gonna have to full screen that, and you need to eat the potato. So
Okay.
I don't care which one you do, but consider that you might make yourself sick if you eat that one. Are you full screening yourself? Are you full screening yourself? Oh, yeah, you are. All right, good. Thank you so much, Gwen. We appreciate you. All right, you can take the goal off the screen, too, because you nailed it. Oh, add to the cat ears goal. Cannibalism. Cannibalism.
It's so gross. Can I spit it out? I have to eat it. But I have to eat it.
That's you. Yeah, kinda. We hit the goal for it. She has to eat it, right? Yeah, you guys want to see her eat the whole thing? We met the goal, right?
Okay.
Look, this life isn't always glamorous, Glamy. I don't know what to tell you. You're on me about needing to do stuff that makes me miserable for the fans, aren't you?
Okay.
All right, there you go.
It tastes so dirty.
Well, I mean, you can go rinse it if you need to.
I already ate it.
Oh, well, I mean, I told you earlier to rinse it. It's not my fault you didn't listen to me.
It's like earthy. Ugh.
You know, now that I think about it, you probably weren't supposed to eat the skin. Well, wait a minute. No, you can eat the skin. Never mind. People eat the skin all the time.
Let's do it now.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, people eat the skin on the potatoes all the time, so I know that's not the problem. Not great, is it? You're starting to realize why I don't like eating potatoes.
I like it when they're cooked.
And no, chat, before you ask, I don't like French fries either.
This one was kind of rotten.
Why was it rotten?
Because I used it for the experiment.
That doesn't make it rotten. It was a good potato when you got it, right?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I didn't want to use the regular one, so I used the one that were sitting out for a while that I was going to get rid of.
Wait a second. So that's like a super old potato that you never... How long did you have that?
A while. I forgot I had it. So I figured this would be perfect because it wasn't new or anything, so it wasn't going to waste.
I don't even know I don't even know if that potato's any good. I mean, it probably is, but still. You should have said something. I wouldn't have made you eat it if it was an old potato.
You didn't ask.
Raw potatoes are not comparable to cooked baked potato. That's like eating uncooked pasta, cooked pasta. Okay, well, I mean, it's not... You don't need to cook a potato to eat it, though. You can eat potatoes raw, right? I'm not stupid.
I just did.
I know, I know people do this.
Yep. Well, it happens. It's gone. See? I ate it.
I mean, I know we didn't clarify, but do we want her to eat the whole thing?
It wasn't healthy.
Oh, I didn't, okay.
I didn't know. Potato juices.
I didn't know they were actually juicy.
It's dirty juicy.
What, people shouldn't eat raw potatoes? I thought people do it all the time.
Too late. Already ate it.
All right, well, I mean, fine, fine.
See how she had, like, the bruising? She's very, very wrinkly. She's wrinklier than me.
Okay, well, fine. Don't eat any more of it, I guess. Even
if I drink more Monster.
What is that going to do for you?
Well, I don't know.
You can't eat the spuds or leaves. Well, what
Too late.
Guys, I'm so confused.
Oh no, my Monster's on him. Ultra needs a good moisture. I know, right? He wrinkly. Look at that. She is so wrinkly.
All right, so I'll take this time to reiterate to everybody, since we went live today, I guess we're apparently Monday through Friday now. So I guess going forward, I don't know why just us, but I guess going forward you're not going to get a Saturday morning show anymore, which works out really good for me actually, because then I can spend my Friday nights with my friends. You will get a midday Saturday show this weekend though, because I will be at Nickel City Comic Con, and we will make every attempt to have me call in streaming from the convention. I probably won't stream locally because the internet's going to be awful, but I will try to call in, and we'll try to do show floor TTS for everybody, and we'll keep it on as long as everybody behaves themselves. So that'll be a good time. And again, reiteration, Nickel City Comic Con, if you're in kind of like the central New York, western New York areas, get your tickets, meet me there. Come find me at the New York Gamers Federation booth or section. I'll have a ton of games to play. I'll sign, if you got any shirts, I'll sign them. And we can take some pictures. It'll be cool. I'd love to say hi to you guys as a thank you for supporting the show. So, all right, I can give you maybe about 15, 20 more minutes. So what else you got?
Well.
Otherwise, I'll find something.
Yeah, you should probably find something. I have more stuff, but I have like 2 hours to kill on my own, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. So I hope you got something you can kill up. Pull an intern if you need some help. All right, so.
I don't need any help. I just do my own thing.
Okay. You do you, girl.
We might be gaming.
Some people might like that.
Steak.
Hey, Steak. What's up?
How you doing?
I brought a potato.
Nice.
I saw Glamy eating a raw potato, and I figured I would come take a bite. But I brought a red potato.
Oh, nice. Did you see my ultra potato?
It's the same shape. Mm-hmm. Good job, Glamy. You really got that one right on the fucking head.
Even gave Giving some purple eyeshadow.
I like it. I think it.
Contour the lips.
I definitely think like this should be a future goal for Ultra. I want to see Potato Ultra.
Potato.
How you doing, CD?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but I think the caffeine's kicked in, so I'm just gonna have the best day at work I possibly can today. Did you decide to abandon the story?
Oh,
brother.
ASMR. Yeah,
Oh, that sounds crunchier than it should be.
it tastes like that.
Oh, that's bad, Glamy.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it earthy tasting?
I really don't want to swallow this.
I
Did
did.
you swallow yours?
Uh-huh. Thank you for being a
Oh,
friend.
jeez.
Thank you for being a
Friend.
I
Steak
didn't think
is
those
the
were supposed to have a
friend in
crunch
the
on them.
end. Eating all the potatoes with the potatoes.
Ah, wow, that is so bad, Glamy. You made it look not that. You made it look way not as bad as it was.
All right, hey, I give you both props for that. I do the same, but I don't have any potatoes.
Why don't
are
you
a
have
potato.
potatoes?
I don't like them. I don't eat potatoes on the regular.
What do you eat?
A lot of
Well.
chicken, beef.
I'm
I'm
steak.
well, yeah. Well, I'm eating right now. I'm eating a lot of protein rich foods. So,
I fuck with that. Are you bulking?
cutting. I'm trying to
Cutting?
eat like low calorie, high protein.
I was gonna say we were close.
Low
to another.
carb, high
Just-
protein.
We were so close
Low
to
calorie,
another
low carb, high protein. Yeah.
I don't know the difference. I just know carbs bad, calories is like a
They say-
measurement.
Yeah, well, they say carbs are bad. I mean, there are good carbs and there are bad carbs, but like calories are. I mean, the calories are kind of like the base for everything, right? Like, you're
How
supposed to like a normal diet's supposed to have about 2,300 calories a day, but like I'm eating at a calorie deficit so I can lose the weight. I'm eating like 1,700 calories a day. I'm probably even eating less than that. Like what I have like per day right now is like a cup of coffee in the morning. A protein shake at lunch, and then I'll eat something for dinner.
froze. Do you?
Oh.
I don't think any carbs are bad or good. I think they're just carbs. You know, we shouldn't discriminate. Carbs are carbs.
I'm so food discriminatory. I don't eat a lot. Every time I eat, I'm like, I have to go work out this much. So like if I eat fast food, I have to work out more. So I'm just skinny all the time because I work out too much and don't eat enough.
Yeah, I'm not really big into eating either, but I still think that we shouldn't discriminate towards calories.
Glamy, you know we're the only ones that sit like this.
Yeah, I didn't know you sat like that too.
Is that like what? What are you always doing? Oh, that I do that sometimes.
Hey, Steaks, you want to play around for 2 hours?
I feel like a genie when I do that.
Because CD's going to go to work, and I'm going to be here
Yeah,
by
you
myself.
want
Do you want to hang
you
out
want
for
to
2
back me
hours?
up?
I can hang out for a little bit.
Cool.
My wife's gonna be mad at me. She's gonna be like, "Why aren't you in bed? Why aren't you sleeping?" I was sleeping in bed, but then I couldn't sleep, so I got back up and I saw you guys were hanging out, and I said, "I want to hang out with Glamy and CD."
Yeah, cool. Well, CD goes
Well,
to
we're-
work at 6, and then I'm here for 2 hours by myself. so-
Yeah, I can give you about another 10 minutes before I should start getting ready. But like Steak, have what's up?
Show me the video.
What video?
The CD one. I want to see the dancing CD.
Well, I thought
do it
Steak was
again?
gonna cover it on. I thought Steak was gonna cover it on Aussie and make it this whole big thing.
It doesn't get any better.
No,
Glamy, no! Don't be like me. Be smarter than me.
Yeah.
oh, you were being a friend to me. I returned the favor.
No, I'm
guys,
just stupid.
You guys shouldn't keep doing that if it's bad. You're starting to make me feel awful.
Yes, it's a
Steak.
video.
Okay. Well, this is my life.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
God, it tastes so fucking bad.
Yeah, mine's rotten too.
All right. Well, thanks for playing the game. Yeah, stop eating it if it's rotten.
Does he tell me what to do again, Glamy?
I know, right? Just makes me want to do it more, right?
All right, you know what? I take it back. Eat all the potatoes. Just eat the whole thing.
When I don't want to, you ruined it.
Yeah, there you go.
God, that is
Jeez.
really bad. CD-ROM, how hard would it be? I watched a decent part of the potato experiment. How difficult do you think?
You're not my real dad.
How difficult do you think it would be to build a PC with you as the brain and Glamy as the hands?
If I was the brain,
She's ready. She's ready. That's the first part it takes to make a PC.
No.
That is the first part it takes to make a PC.
That hammer better not be anywhere near the build I have you make.
What kind of build?
We don't know. We're just gonna do something on the cheap.
Quick one.
Put water in it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Put water in it, CD-ROM. This is tech talk. I want to talk about water PCs.
What about apple vinegar?
It's not. They're not water. They're mineral oil.
Apple vinegar? Glamy, I just bought apple jam for the first time.
See, it's liquid and it's a different color, which I thought would be really, really pretty in the PC.
What do you think about that, CD?
I think it'd be awful. You'd ruin all the components.
We could throw
Not
olives.
Olives would actually work though.
Mm-hmm. They could be like the gravel and fish
All right,
tank.
you guys are just trying to gaslight me now.
Olive juice isn't acidic.
Well,
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
it's only acidic if it plays around with lemons.
Yeah, you don't want lemon olives in there for sure. I think the mixture of lemons and olives would definitely be bad for the inside of a PC. Olive juice itself, pristine.
Yeah, I think the olive would act like the gravel for fish.
Just pieces of potato.
Yeah, I still have some too.
It's so bad.
What we do for the gram.
CD, what would be the coolest thing that you could build at home?
Coolest thing that I could build?
A wife?
Mhm.
Oh man.
Glammy.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Go ahead, get it out of your system. Go ahead. You'll be done one of these days. Go ahead.
If you did build a wife, how much RAM?
Not nearly enough.
He'd have to buy 2 cartridges.
Oh,
Why did I want to be here? Why did I want to be here for this?
you don't.
Why? Why did I try so hard?
I don't know. I'm here for the Glammy Lammy Celebrity Hour.
I tried so hard.
I want to talk about what Bruno Mars has got going on.
The 2-week period of hell I went through for tryouts. I
just
tried
a
so
skit.
hard.
Oh.
I tried so hard to get into this for the opportunity.
Ooh, just
I just didn't think that this is what I'd be dealing with every day.
I got stuck in my throat. I almost threw up. That was nuts.
You know what I got to say about that, CD?
What?
Honestly,
Yeah. Hey! Oh my god, dude.
it's so fucking bad. It's just so every fucking bite is worse than the last
so
one.
bad. It just tastes like straight on dirt. You know?
It just gets more starchy every fucking bite. It just gets worse. CD, can you invent a machine that takes the starch out of potatoes so that when you bite them raw, they taste good?
Not really. I'm not an inventor. I'm not an engineer. I'm just the guy that does stuff.
Maybe you just have to put like starch on top of it. Maybe soak
Tony-
up the starch.
You could be Tony Starch.
Starch.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, that's funny. That's a good joke.
I-
You could make it so that it doesn't like crinkle in the dryer. You know.
What? That's a different starch.
Hey, starch is starch.
Wait, is that the same starch? CD-ROM, where does starch come from?
The starch store.
It comes from food. I like. What do you expect? How do you expect me to answer that?
The starch that the starch.
dairy.
Yeah, like when you use starch on laundry, CD-ROM, where's that starch come from?
that's different. That's
That's what I'm asking. What is it?
It's only different because it comes in a box. The other stuff comes on a potato.
What? All right. Well, hold on. I can figure that out.
It's still stuck in there. I swear.
I taste potato.
No, like the skin got stuck in my throat. Like it's still in.
It's made from corn, wheat, or rice, and it's used to stick.
She was right.
Yeah, it's used to.
She was right, CD-ROM. You were wrong. It is made out of fucking vegetables.
Oh, did I say that? Oh, all right. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't use starch. I use fabric softener. I don't.
Right.
No, me and you both said it's a different kind of starch. We're just stupid.
Yeah.
Somehow
yeah.
Glamy,
You're the stupid ones.
Glamy was right.
All right.
Oh, God, where's Wonder Woman at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably around somewhere.
She is.
Was she supposed to be here, or because you did it like sort of last minute, she didn't know?
It was the last minute. Nobody knew.
Because it was like the schedule thing. Because CD-ROM hit me up in this.
So confused on the schedule.
I don't know, because Sunday night for me is a free night, but my Sunday night starts at midnight, which is technically Monday.
Well, right, it's the same thing for us for Monday morning. Like we were told since we started that cafe is the start of the schedule. So we go Tuesday to Saturday. And that's how it's been until the stupid schedule page gets launched.
No, the beautiful schedule page. The
beautiful, well worked.
Until the schedule page launches, and then Keemstar's going, where the hell's Tech Talk in the middle of Monday morning? And we're like, what the hell, bro? We don't go live on Monday.
I'll see you in the beautiful schedule that we get to grace because we're
Keem asked you why you weren't live before the schedule came out. On a fucking Monday morning, though. That was like a week ago, right?
It was last week, and it's like we've never gone live on Monday morning. We don't do that.
I wasn't awake for that. I was asleep, so I kind of went through what you were saying.
So was I.
I remember. I was awake, and I was like, I don't know where they're at. They're not usually live right now.
I was asleep. I didn't know. So
we were both asleep, and then Keemstar shows up, and it's like, what the hell are you doing awake?
No, that's not what we say. No, we say thank you. You're awake, and we're awake, and it happened. Yay! Right?
Right, CD?
Yeah, so anyway, I started blasting. But no, it was like super confusing. So whatever, they want us to be live on Monday. Look, if we're gonna be Monday through Friday now, I'm not gonna complain. It does me a world of favors to free me up on a Friday night. So this is our life now. Totally fine with it. Test can be the end of the schedule now on Saturday morning. Totally down. Totally down with it.
It's more time for you to stream, CD.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not. We were already streaming 5 days a week, but whatever.
Now it's 6.
Well, it's 6 optional. We're not going to be able to do like 6-7 streams consistently. I like if time permits, we'll totally do a weekend stream. We'll do something, but I do a lot of things on the weekends. So like Glamy, oh my God, don't do that.
I ran out of Monster.
Don't do that. I'm not kidding. Don't do that. That's not for drinking by itself. Glamy, stop.
What is it?
You are just desperate to kill yourself.
What is it, Glamy?
It's apple cider vinegar. You're not supposed to drink that straight.
Thank you for being a friend.
My Monster is in the fridge. I didn't want to leave.
So you're gonna drink apple cider vinegar just because you don't have a Monster in front of you?
I had a potato skin stuck in my throat, CD, and it was really stuck.
So go get water!
Well, it's over there. I didn't want to leave. That was probably a bad idea, huh? Oh, my stomach's a little soggy. My stomach feels
Steak, brother, Steak. Come on, man.
Nice.
Come on, Steak.
Okay.
Don't do. Oh no. You know what? All right, I'll tell you what. It's 6:10. I have to go to work. I disavow. I disavow completely. I disavow you. I disavow Steak. I disavow whatever you guys want to do to your body. Go ahead. Live your lives, kings and queens. Go off. Have a nice day.
How you doing, Glamy? That was funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
How was the apple cider, by the way?
Tangy. Oh, yep. It's like that. You gargled? He's upsetting spaghetti. You can gargle.
Yeah, you can feel that all the way down. No, Glamy, you already did one. I was just evening up with you.
But I didn't gargle it.
You're crazy. That's why I've always liked you, Glammy, because you're crazy. Oh, so damn, what? You've got like...
You do that.
If I do that with gin. So what, you got 2 hours by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, but this one was a last minute scenario, so I don't really have anything fully planned. I do when I don't. It's like articles and blah, 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 blah. So I figured it would be cooler if we hung out. I know
I'm
we're like
gonna hang out for a bit.
I know, like I understand that like the hangout streams are not like, you know, but I like them, and we did show. So now we did show. Now we can do hang up.
You did tech, now you can do talk.
Thank you. That's my thinking. That's how I always thought about it too. Is that like the first half is the tech and the second half is the talk. See?
Well, 4 hours every day is a lot.
I mean, but it's awesome because then we get to like reach more people too.
Mm-hmm. That's true. The 2 hour streams, like, during the week when it's me and Twiggy, like, that doesn't seem very difficult because I get a little bit of bounce, right? It's a little bit harder doing solo because you have to, like, fucking curate all of this information and figure out what you want to talk about and keep people guided along, and it's like it's a whole thing. And it's enjoyable and it's fun, but it's good to have people there to bounce off of.
Yeah, I like having people to talk to, but I like doing things, but, you know, I'm pretty much adaptable to whatever is happening. I try to...
Well, you've been around long enough that you should...
I try to plug in and be adaptable.
Right, yeah, 100%.
Try to charge the battery and the light. But yeah, we did the potato thing didn't go so well because...
Why do you think the potato thing didn't go so well?
I think I had the wrong wire because the only wire I had was like headphone wire, which I had to do like CD when he was in his costume and strip it. And and I don't think all of the wire was strong enough for the charge. Again, like CD in his outfit, I don't think caught that charge. So, he was a cop, but he was the one with the ticket.
I can't believe that. I watched it live. I saw pictures afterwards, and I still can't believe it's real that he put on that cop outfit.
Me either.
And
Me either. I thought he would resist that like a restraining order, but yet here we are.
I thought he'd have fought that way harder than the grinder account that he had to make, but he was like,
the grinder
I feel like
one, he drug his feet, but that one, he was like, yes, queen, let's go. Sun's out, buns out, you know?
He was posing.
Right?
Like, he kept standing up and shit. He was showing off 100%.
That was some
I fuck with it, though.
Oh, me too. I'm really proud of him. I think it's great. And plus two, he's ready to put cat ears on that shit. Wear some paws.
Dude, could you imagine the IRL content of CD-ROM in that cop outfit, just going and harassing people like, hey,
Right?
you're under arrest. Because that skirt does not match that dress.
Right,
You could make
girl.
CD-ROM fashion police.
Okay,
Oh my.
somebody's
God.
asking me to do a potato cannon. Here you go. It launched.
That's fucking one way to do a potato cannon. Have you seen people do the actual like potato launchers with like PVC pipe?
No, but
I think it's like a southern thing. I think it's a southern thing. So like potato launchers were like a big deal. Like there was like potato launcher competitions you could fucking go to. Where people take this PVC pipe and it basically has a cap on one side, you put the potato in the other and you fill it up with hairspray and then you fucking light it and it shoots the fucking potato like 100 fucking yards. It's super dope.
Oh, I bet. You know, my dad used to, it's not potato related, but it's PVC related, and it made me think of it. Where like my parents live out in this like wooded, woody area. And when I was younger, they would have like PVC piping in the backyard and put fireworks for 4th of July and set them off, and they would go. And
it was just right up the fucking tube.
Yeah.
When I was in basic training, one of the coolest things that we got to do was you get to throw a live grenade. So basically, they've got a bunker, and they have like small windows, like maybe the size of your monitor, right? But they're like 4 inches thick glass, so that you can watch whoever's out there doing the live training. So you've got like 100 people watching the live training, and then like 3 people go out with a couple NCOs, like sergeants, and you get to do your live throw. So basically, you get to throw it and lob it out at like a big fucking mannequin out in the middle of nowhere, and then you just hit the fucking deck and you go underneath your little part of the bunker, and everybody in the actual reinforced building can watch, and you can see the explosion and the sound wave blast off of it, and it is so fucking cool. However,
yeah, there's not much mistake time.
No, there is sometimes. That's where I was going. When I was at basic training, we had one dude limp wrist his grenade, and when he threw it, it sort of just like went up and then straight back down. And they had to fucking grab it and throw it fucking last second and get it out of there. I say last second, they have a little bit of cook time, so like they were still okay, but it scared the living fucking shit out of everybody because we were just sitting in the bunker just watching, and you watch like you go with 100 people. After like the 30th one, everybody's like chit-chatting and hanging out, right? And they scared the living fucking shit out of us. It was so cool, though.
Oh, wow. That would scare the hell out of me. How much time do you have in between?
Couple seconds?
Oh,
4 or 5 seconds?
Great.
I mean, that's a lot of time, though, in the moment.
Is it? In Glamy time? I don't think that's a lot of time.
Well, in Glamy time, I don't know how long 4 to 5 seconds is.
Right.
In steak time, that's a lot of time.
So I think it would be, whoops, boom, and yeah.
Well, 4 seconds is more like, oops, boom. Like, all of those uh-ohs are chances you could have just grabbed it and tossed the motherfucker.
That's the thing. I freeze. I'm like, the fight.
That's why you go out with NCOs. You go out with people with experience. That's why it's training.
Yeah. I would definitely need someone to like grab and go. I'd have to be like the McDonald's meal that you're super duper in a hurry to get, because I'd be standing there. Oh shit. Yeah. I would need rescue for sure, so that I have enough time to say I'm loving it.
Whatever fucking works. It's all a good fucking time.
My sister used to work for the army, and
Your sister worked for the army, or she was in the army?
Both. Like, in the army, she did jobs because she said, "Hi, I'm in there now." She went through basic training.
She was uniformed.
Yeah. So
okay.
They had videotape of them in the gas chamber for some strange odd reason.
Yeah, no, they take a lot of. I wish I could have got my video.
Yeah, we got hers. Oh,
well, it was rough, huh?
Yeah, that was. Some people threw up.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just gagged a lot. There was a lot
The
of
worst.
kissing the ground.
It breaks everything, like every piece of snot you ever had in any part of your nasal cavity, anywhere in your skull, all breaks free. Like that was the worst part, was people having snot hanging down to like their kneecaps, just trying to figure it out. And like, so basically you're in a room basically the size of this room, except there's 20 guys in there, and there's a drill sergeant in the middle, and they've got these like capsules. Or not even capsules. What would you call it? It's just like
I don't know, it's just a bunch of
like a
smoke that I
tablet.
saw.
It's like a tablet, and you light them on fire, and they just start fucking smoking up the fucking room. And they can throw in as many as they want to, depending on like who's in the fucking room, because there's no cameras in there. You know, you're just going in there, you're getting the experience. So you're basically, what you have to do is seal your gas mask, clear it, and then talk, and then you have to take off your gas mask. And you have to, like, I think I had to recite my warrior ethos and, like, one other thing. And they just have you talk. Yeah, they have you talk. What? Go ahead.
What's an ethos? Is that, like...
An ethos is, like, a virtue that you stand for. It's, like, something that you believe in.
Is that, like, the United States of America Pledge of Allegiance thing?
Dude, Glamy, I would literally have to look it up. It's been so long. There's four warrior ethos for an army soldier. I forget what they all are at this point. But in basic training, it's one of those things they hammer into you because they're trying to mold you into being like the perfect specimen for the army.
Okay.
But I definitely got to go through
from God of War.
Kratos? Mm-hmm. I mean, he's definitely a warrior.
Yeah. Well, Kratos, ethos. A couple letters away and you got it.
I think they come from the same maybe Latin roots.
Whew, that was really, really... my stomach is starting to feel really uncomfortable. I don't know if your stomach is feeling uncomfortable from eating the...
I feel a little bit of bubbling from the vinegar or the potatoes. I'm not sure which one.
Feeling a little hot, not gonna lie.
It's not good. I'm ignoring it.
I'm trying. I was doing good for a little while. Now it's getting harder to ignore. Whew. Thank you so much, Ginger Snap.
The few minutes of torture, it was awful. Well, Ginger Snaps, I had to go through twice. Because the first time I went through the gas chamber, me and my couple buddies, like, we got to do it together. We just, like, stuck together and got in line together, and we ended up getting to go through. And we were talking all this shit before the gas chamber, and we're like, no matter how bad it is, we're going to smile and laugh when we get out on the other side to stick it to the drill sergeants, because fuck you, right?
Right.
And we did, and they were like, oh, you're Billy Badass motherfuckers over here. And they were like, get back in line. And literally made us get in the back of the line, and we had to go all the way fucking through again.
Oh, no.
Like, yeah, he said, I can't repeat it, it's to us, what he said to me, but basically he was like, if you come through laughing again, fairy person, you're going through again and again and again and again until you don't.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Well, the Army's good at teaching you humility. Just like martial arts.
Hot? I'm like really hot.
I'm handling myself. I'm holding it together. Do you need to step away for a moment? I can hold it down.
No.
You good?
I think so. Okay.
Ginger Snaps, thank you for the $2. Made sure to stay ahead, but not be in the lead. Absolutely.
Why? What's in the lead?
In the lead, you're noticed.
Okay.
So
why is that
in the military, because you're either noticed for one or two reasons. Either you're noticed for, like being at the fucking front, which means you're going to get extra responsibilities, extra challenges, or you're at the back, which means you're going to get bullied and extra responsibilities and extra challenges. If you're in the middle front, nobody ever fucking bugs you. You're doing fucking real good.
So that's the only time when the middle child syndrome works for you.
In the military, you want to be a middle child. Yeah, you don't want to be fucking at the front or in the back. Being at the front is better. Do you know an accordion?
Yes.
How it works?
Yes.
So when you're in like a long ass fucking ruck march, like a 20K, and people slow down, and when you're in a long line, it causes something called the accordion effect, where somebody will slow down because they're not keeping pace, and then they'll run to catch up. So the whole line slowly starts fluctuating and making the ruck march more difficult.
Like
so if you're at the front,
pile up.
Yes. So if you're at the front, you can avoid the pile up, Glamy. But if you're at the back, you're hitting every pile up, and you're hitting you're kissing bumper the whole fucking time. That shit sucks.
Wow,
Hell yeah,
that's a
Glamy.
lot of butts to be kissing.
Zeepish said, "You sure it isn't menopause, Glamy?"
Yep, I'm sure, because this
She's
doesn't
sure, Zeepish.
usually happen. We're pushing through. We're pretending it's not there.
I'm excited to hit menopause. I can start telling people, "Hey, you keep that air conditioning up. You turn that fan on. I get hot flashes." I can start giving people a hard time.
I don't think that'll happen to you.
What do you mean?
That's a girl thing.
It's a lady thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get that cop out. You just
I can't wait till my wife gets menopause and I can complain on her behalf in public establishment. How about that, Glamy? Can I do that?
Menopause. Yeah, well, no, you just get to have a cane and shake it at the kids at the lawn and be like, "Get off my lawn! You can't be near my flowers." That's how that goes.
Dude, I think that's a good way to go. Being the old person on your porch, just yelling sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're
just trying to protect your petunias. It's not like you don't like kids. You put a lot of fucking time and effort into this garden, and these kids, when they get out of school, just jump the fence and run through my yard like a shortcut. Fuck up my tulips.
Exactly. See, you've already adapted the mentality.
I don't fucking think so. Yeah,
so
I'm ready for it.
You just throw things as you shake your cane, right? So like in Star Wars where they have the, you do that, and then
I just gotta do one of these.
Yeah. And then you
all
can
the time.
then you can throw stuff like maybe canned food. So that
canned food at children?
Well, it's so that they have something to
You know how
eat
effective
on their
that
way
would be?
home.
Imagine getting taken out by a can of raviolis at 13. You try to save 5 minutes off your walk home and get beamed.
It's so that they have sustenance on their way home. You could just, throw them some fruit.
Fruits. If you had to throw fruit at, I guess, teenagers going home from school, like, are you starting with grapes or are you starting with like cantaloupe?
We're going
apples.
Apples.
That's like a baseball. That's very American.
Yes.
I think I could fuck some kids up with an apple for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like a kiwi. I could whip the fuck out of a kiwi, dude, and I could get range and distance. And the kids that are like, "Oh no, don't jump Stakes fence. That man's crazy. He's gonna throw fucking fruit at us."
See,
let's take the long way. I could still fucking reach one of those kids.
I think
that
the
did the right
would
thing.
be good because that way you could tell them stop being saucy.
That is also true. An apple would fucking hurt, bro.
Well, maybe you can mush it first. Maybe get the applesauce.
A steak in his gardener era in his old age. I'm getting there. I'm 33. How old do I have to get before I can just be an old man gardener?
Well, I'm 44 and I'm not near menopause, so I'm
You're older than me, Glamy?
By a lot. Yeah.
I thought we were like the same age.
No, I'm 44. I just turned 44 in May. Yeah. So you're quite a whiles away from being steak gardener.
Glamy, you look good. People give you a hard time, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fucking awesome for you.
Thank you. I think that's why they give me a hard time, because I don't look like I'm my age.
Yeah, I thought you were in your early 30s.
A lot of people do. I either get like late 20s or early 30s, but no, she 44.
44, I fuck with it. I'm trying to be healthy as fuck at 44 still.
I'm not even healthy at all. I just eat whatever I want and drink lots of Monsters. And I smoke, so.
Raw potatoes and apple cider vinegar at night.
That was just a today thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to drink the apple cider vinegar, but I didn't want CD-ROM to tell me what to do. I think was a bigger draw. I was like, you can't fucking tell me I can't chew a raw potato. Was it gonna kill me if I chew a raw potato? I don't fucking think so. I think that's ridiculous.
Well, he put a goal up so that I would have to eat it. And we hit the goal, so I ate it. And then, like you do. And then it was more of like a, no, don't do that. And sure.
Well, I was like, there's no way she's eating that whole fucking potato. I'll show up and eat half a potato if she eats half a potato,
Yeah,
and then like
I just
that's a whole potato.
I
ate
logged.
half.
I logged
This is half.
for my cannon, my potato cannon.
Your potato cannon was a good lob.
I lobbed it. This is my other one. I wasn't gonna eat this one because this one looks a little less healthy.
Oh, is that that I thought that was a hernia bump. I thought that was your mic potato.
It could be. It could be. There you go.
Yeah, that one's not doing so fucking well. You should
Yeah.
not take a bite of that one.
The hammer got this one pretty good.
Oh, it was just the hammer. That one might be easier to eat then. Like it's softer, less chewing.
But there's still the dirt. It just, I didn't wash them because I wasn't planning on eating them. So there was still essence of dirt.
Yeah, I didn't wash mine either because you specifically said you didn't wash yours and it tastes earthy. And I was like, I need to know. I have to know because she knows.
I do.
Why does she get to know what the forbidden tastes are? I want to know what they are as well. So I joined you.
Thank you. It is the forbidden vegetable.
They sell apple cider vinegar shots in capsule pill form that you can take instead for your health benefits, says Aura.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Yes. However, capsules are a lot better than liquid shots because
the taste and pain in my stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all kinds of rumbling in places that probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it automatically bloats you. It's definitely not a great move. Zeepish said, you ate more potatoes than nugget steak. I don't eat a lot of food, Zeepish. I literally do not. This potato is probably half of what I ate today.
I think that was what I ate today. I had... I feel like I had something, but I can't remember.
I know I had
what
something.
it was. I know.
I had a microwave pizza earlier. Like my wife cooked, I just didn't eat it.
Mr. Glamy gave me something, but I didn't want it. I had monsters. Oh, in the afternoon, I had pizza rolls.
I like pizza rolls. Oh, we had bagel bites. My wife is pregnant, so I have to go to the grocery store every fucking day for something different. And today it was bagel bites and the stuff to make Filipino spaghetti.
Oh, nice. I don't usually see, I put something in the microwave and that's cooking to me. Mr. Glamy bought me an air fryer, so I put the pizza rolls in the air fryer, right? So I put the pizza rolls in the air fryer, and that was really good. It still took too long, though. It was like 19 minutes or something. 14 minutes? 4 minutes? Was it 4 minutes? Mr. Glamy in the chat. Oh,
Are you yelling at Mr. Glamy?
I can't remember.
Is Mr. Glamy awake right now?
He's at work. So he's a moderator on the channel, and he'll watch.
So he like listens, watches at work.
And
okay, I fuck with that. That's cool.
Sometimes I'll call his name out, and I am not 50, Xavier. You keep hating just because you look 50, and I get to look 40, like younger than 40. Keep hating, brother. Keep hating.
Damn. They were asking how many nuggets do you think you could eat? Because old
chicken nuggets.
Ultra scammed on the chicken McNugget thing on test. He got paid 100 by Xavier to eat 100 nuggets, and he only got to 9, and then gave the other 91 to a homeless person.
He paid 100 for 100 nuggets, and he only ate 9.
I ate 10 on my stream to fucking prove a point, but Bruggs came up and ate fucking 40. Bruggs ate fucking 40 nuggets.
Bruggs deserves hugs.
That's what I'm saying. Bruggs fucking killed that shit, dude. He did a pentabite. He put 5 of them and stacked them together and like squished them and tried to do it in one bite. And he threw up. And then after he threw up, he wiped his mouth clean and went back to eating chicken nuggets.
Shit, that's baller.
That's gangster shit, baby.
The thought of that is kind of making me a little nauseous, though. But yeah, ain't hating. Oh, well, there you go. Well, at least Xavier's not hating. Bruggs is the goat. Yeah,
hell yeah.
I love Bruggs. Bruggs is awesome.
Yeah, Bruggs is a cool dude. I fuck with him.
Cool dude. He's a really good Fortnite player too.
Is he?
Oh yeah. I played Fortnite with him tons of times with my crew.
Your crew?
Yeah,
Who's the
me and
Glamy crew?
My friends.
That's
They're
fucking
part of
dope.
my friends.
My friends play Repo and Lethal Company, and then when I'm chilling, I play like Siege.
Repo? You have Repo?
I play the fuck out of Repo. Yeah.
I've only played a couple times. Me and Beans played it. Beans was so much fun to play that game with. I have Repo.
I would 100% do a steak Glamy Beans fucking Repo stream for sure. I play the fuck out of it. It's fun as fuck. I haven't been playing like. I stopped playing all my games with friends because like I used to do gaming streams, and then I got hired, and I told my community, I was like, hey, I'm done doing gaming streams until I'm settled here, right? So I haven't like hung out with my friends at all for like a month.
Aww.
So like, yeah. So tonight, I hung out with my wife. We watched Lord of the Rings. I got her to sleep. I got the baby to sleep, and then I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends a little bit. So I did that tonight. It's nice.
Oh, way to go, you! That's awesome. Oh,
yeah, it was
Shifty,
cool.
thank you. And Z-Fish, thank you. All the Glamazons in the chat. Love
Hell
you
yeah.
guys. So yeah,
they want you to update CD's goal to 33.
33. Okay.
Bruggs is living the life. Private games with LCU stars. 40 McNuggets. What else could a man wish for? Absolutely, BB Phil.
33.
Absolutely.
There you go.
All right, Glamy. I had fun hanging out.
Well,
I do have to go, though.
I appreciate you hanging out, and thanks for being friends and eating all the gross things with me.
It was fun. We'll drink apple cider vinegar together and play Fortnite some other time.
Yeah, for sure.
Or Repo.
Yeah, because I feel like we're allowed to play. I think we're allowed to play games at the last hour of the stream. So if at some point you want to play Repo with me, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beans, it was so much fun with her because she kept trying to like keep me on point and tell me how to put it in the thing. And I was the 24-hour stream. So I was super duper exhausted and I was not able to concentrate at all. So I was trying to, and it just, things were flying everywhere. It was, you couldn't really exactly get it in said bucket. Eventually I kind of figured it out.
All my friends are idiots. They just jump and ram into you and knock you down constantly. So it's a lot of violence with my friends. But we play like 8 people a game, so it's chaotic as hell.
Oh,
it's a lot of fucking fun
knock
though.
Each other down. Oh
yeah.
Beans was savagey when we were going in the duel thing. She kept smacking me with a frying pan. She got all Rapunzel about it.
I'm telling you, hey, Bean's got some fucking sass about her, bro. Watch out if she's got a frying pan in her hands,
exactly.
for sure.
She picked up the frying pan every goddamn time, and she was chasing me around with the fucking frying pan. There's Mr. Glamy.
What's up, Mr. Glamy? I am going to sleep, Mrs. Glamy. Thank you for having me on Tech Talk. It was fun. I enjoyed eating potato.
Yes.
I will see you next time I see you.
Right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Steak. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Okay, chat. So I guess it's just us. And we have an hour and a half. So this should be fun. Oh, you know what? Can we do this? Ooh, I like that better. Yeah, let's do that since we don't have to do the whole entire the Discordy thing. What happens if I do this? Ooh, it's not gonna matter. Yay! Okay, I like this better. You Glamy man. Cooked. Yeah, so I do have things to talk about. Oh, I guess we'd have to go back to the Discordy thing, huh? All right. I like this one better, but it's fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I have interesting shit that I thought of. This one was pretty cool because I thought it went with like CD's aesthetic because he was talking about how he had the shower thing going on. So we can pull this up. Dude, okay. Do the shower things. I thought it was kind of cool because look at this. That's so neat. Wow. That's really cool. I thought that was neat. I would totally dig having something like that. I know CD said he had like something like a touch screen. I think it would be way cooler to have like a waterfall, like a self waterfall thing going on. I don't know. I thought it was super cool. Okay, other interesting shit is I thought this was cool. Okay, this is a build, which I thought was cool because look at this. Look at that. It looks like there's people stuck in there. How crazy is that? Bruh. Oh, man. Every time you go to play, it would be like, holy shit, people are stuck in there. I thought that was rad. Now, granted, I am not very into the horror side of things, but I thought that was super cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was super cool. It was super neat. Okay. Other cool shit that I found is this, because it's neat looking. And why not? Everybody needs a little square in their lives, right? Look at this. I don't know what this is or what it does, but it's cool. And it has fans on it. Look at how cool that is. That was super cool. You know what, RG the Gamer? You're boring. This is why I have a show. So, yeah. Well, I put this together last night, and I was trying to figure things out because I didn't realize we were going today, so we just kind of made things interesting. I don't know. You want something interesting? We can talk about, looks like a folding tablet. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it was really neat. It was really neat. I thought it was cool. Okay, this one here is like a TV that doesn't even need wires. Look at how cool this is. Look at that. That is so dope. It's just holding it. I thought that was so cool. And it works and everything. You can take that shit anywhere. I thought that was super cool. And then, let's see. So I thought that was pretty cool. You guys are bored. Okay, well, yeah, this was kind of a last minute situation, so we'll have to figure it out. So I guess yesterday for the whole nerd situation where they were talking about all the things, and they were talking about the back in the day nerd channel and their shows and stuff, and they decided to show my they decided to show me and make content out of me for about an hour and a half and laugh their brains out about it. And then I was in the Discord and decided to be like, hey, yeah, slow day for you. You decided to make news out of me. So, way to go, you. And they were like, oh, no, we decided to do this because it was, we were making fun of everything and whatever. And it turned out that it was for an hour and 45 minutes that they decided to, like, tear me apart and laugh at me for 20 minutes or whatever. Which, cool, do your thing. But, that was absolutely ridiculous. So, we just kind of learned a lot today. Let's see. Wonder if they have, like, what new games? It was mostly about Pharaoh. Not really. I saw the whole video. It was, like, at least an hour where they were talking about me and tearing me apart. I don't know why that was fun for them, but where I've never really done anything to them, but cool. They're just jealous they don't have a show with Glamy. I don't know about that. I think it's just because you get a little farther in the ranks, and all of a sudden you feel like you can tear others down, and I think it's more of that. Yeah, it was odd they watched that stuff. Yeah, I thought so too. I think that's what happened. You get a little high on the leaderboard, and then all of a sudden you see people that are lower on the tier list, and it's just an easy W, I guess, for them. So I don't understand what that was about. Don't really care. Go ahead and speak your truth, but you know, you just kind of learned where things lied. Sure. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I have not done anything to anyone, and I, try to stay in my own lane. And I don't know, it's disheartening to say the least, but it is what it is, and we are just gonna move on from it. And now I know, and knowing is half the battle, right? So it's all good. Let's see. I know they've been wanting war for a while. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I don't know what their issue is, but I don't know. I think that was mostly it. It was just the fact that they got a little high on the leaderboard and decided to get a little too into themselves. We have Froggy. Oop, let me bring them up here. Hey Froggy, how you doing?
Give me a second. Got to
Sure.
turn on my camera. It takes forever.
Ooh, I like the lights.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My fiance did all that beautiful stuff.
That's so cool.
Now, Glamy,
It's pretty.
did we talk about this earlier? What are the 3 F's?
If you don't fuck me, feed me, or finance me, it doesn't matter.
Yes. And why doesn't it matter?
I mean, it doesn't. I just wanted to kind of make
Touch
a
on it
statement.
because touch on it because it hurt your feelings.
Maybe, but it's all good. It's good to know, like
Very true. Always remember.
it's good to know where people stand and who your friends really are, I guess.
Yeah. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah,
I've
it
done
was.
that 6 times over and still I haven't learned my lesson.
Yeah, I'm slowly but surely learning it. Shifty, are you really surprised though? No, I'm not really surprised. I was more surprised by Exile than anything. The other two, I get it, but Exile has been my friend for quite a while, and he's never really treated me like that before. So to have him laugh so hard about things like that when I've done absolutely nothing to no one, to kind of like try to perpetuate hating on me just because you're in the crew is just egregious.
Right. I figured I'd come up here. I told you I'd come up here.
No thanks. I
earlier.
appreciate that.
And
Yeah.
I'm always a good sounding board if you really want to vent.
Yeah, I guess Zay did kind of hurt my feelings, but it's not to the point of like, I'm not surprised. But it's just good to know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like jelly of RG Gamer. He has cookie crisps.
Ooh, cookie crisps are good.
Oh,
I tried those Selena Gomez like cookies with the cinnamon. They actually taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's actually not bad.
Who's
Selena Gomez ended up having Oreo cookies. She made an Oreo cookie. I guess she teamed up with Oreos and she put a brand of Oreos together, and it literally tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if you've tried them, but they're pretty good.
No, I haven't tried them. I try to stay away from junk food. You wouldn't think it, but I do try to stay away from junk food.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just curious because I've tried the Lady Gaga ones and those were terrible. I've tried the Star Wars ones, those were terrible. This one was just interesting. But so I like trying all the new ones just because they're funky. I like funky things. So yeah. There are no friends here, Glamy. Don't be totally ignorant of that. You don't know any of these people. It's always business here. At work's not fun, and hang out with friends. Yeah, no, I get that. And like I said, I mean, I wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It was more of exile than the other two, like I said. But
It was more of a shock to your
yeah, it
system.
was more of a shock because I didn't really do anything to anyone. So like, I understand attacking people when they attack you, but like, I'm just doing my own thing and just getting off the back of like having all the hate piled on me from before and the constant, and then it's like, okay, cool, I'm just trying to rise above it and move on, and to try to add more is just low, just because you get a couple of levels high on the leaderboard. Just go gracefully, just be there gracefully. That's all you gotta do. There's no reason to tear anybody down. I don't understand that.
Great.
But it's all good. I get it. It's back. The all-time fan favorite. Cereal is better than Over Now with double chocolate. Cereal is good. I think that you are genuine, and it seems a lot of people around here are snakes. I wouldn't put too much trust in any of their characters. Yeah, well, I mean, there are people that I absolutely trust, like I've said before, like Keem and Brantley and Boogie and Billy, Xylee, Rastov. They've been really friends, and even CD, I'd count him as a loose one. We're getting closer as we go.
Billy put arrows that said snake.
You're not a snake, Billy. You're not a snake. I don't know. It was just out of nowhere. It hurt a little. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not. Yeah, CD-ROM is a silly goose. But he's never gone out of his way. I think he and I have had our issues, but like we've worked them out. And oh my goodness, Billy, it's a Billy con. It's a Billy conda.
Billy conda. Is that like an anaconda? But Billy wise?
Back, forget the high road. I like the high road. Billy would definitely talk mad shit about Glamy on stream. No, well, Billy's different though, because he's funny about it, and like, he's not serious, but it's like,
he wouldn't do it to hurt your back.
yeah,
Or hurt
exactly.
you.
He's also been somebody that's come up and helped me too. Like,
Exactly.
Zay's helped me, but I feel like it was more of a it wasn't like a, oh yeah, I want to do this. It was more of a somebody had suggested.
Yeah.
I think
I
Rastov
totally
had
get
said
that.
something about like he had asked her to go help so that he could, because he was getting busy with live stuff. So it wasn't like she jumped up to like help out of the goodness of her heart or whatever. It was just something that she did, which is fine, cool, whatever. From what Billy isn't the type to hide how he feels about you. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And that's what I like. And see, here's the other thing too. Even with Twiggy and I have had our issues, but you know where you stand. Twiggy is going to be Twiggy about things, and it's not shocking or surprising when he does. So it's just like, okay, that was a Twiggy thing to do.
Twiggy, did you hear the comment I made to him? It was a joke. Everybody, it was a joke, but I was talking with Steak and he said I could jump up on his panel, right? Mm-hmm. So the first question out of my mouth was, hey, Twiggy, I got a question for you. He goes, yeah? I go, how much booger sugar does it take to get that skinny?
Oh my God. That's wow.
It was completely a joke.
That's wild. Oh my God, that's wild. Yeah, but like, it's just, you know where you stand with him. You can't really completely trust him. You know who he is as a person because he's forthright about it,
Exactly.
So, which
he's
I totally
upright, frank, and
yeah. So I appreciate that kind of thing because I know where I stand. But somebody that like smiles to your face, pretends to be your friend, and then turns around and snakes you out is just, I don't know, couldn't be me.
Right. I get that.
I'm just
Chicken
not like
says,
that.
Billy, go up and spread your wisdom. We'd love some Billy wisdom on us.
Yeah, Billy's all. I would love to have Billy up here. That's messed up. They did that. Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, see, and that's the thing. Like, if somebody comes after them, like I know if somebody comes after them, fine. Which is another reason why I'm talking about this, because of the fact that, like, if somebody comes after you, you have the right to speak your piece and say what you think and how you feel and whatever. But to go after someone just for the fuck of it because you're bored or because you have no content in a 9-hour stream is just ridiculous to me. Good night, Billy. Thank you. Glamy gives people a lot of chances. I do, because I was given a lot of chances, so I want to be able to give other people chances. I'm a big believer in that. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for all the chances that I've been given, so I definitely don't want to ever write someone off, like, right quick or whatever. And I know that I've had my issues with certain people and stuff, but I try super hard not to start anything, like, because there's no need for it. I want to
Right.
get, like, because even when all the nerd stuff happened and things like that, and I was hurt and upset and didn't want it to go that way, but it did, I got the gaming and I made that my own, and I just pushed that off to the side. I was like, okay, whatever, it happened, that's that, whatever, move on and keep going. And that's all I focus on, is keep going and keep trying to get better and keep trying to do bigger things. Even if I did get settled in, there was no, I would never feel the need to just tear somebody down just for the fun of it and then lie. Because I had said something in the main novel, so she's like, okay, slow content day. Why come after
Right.
me? And they were like, oh no, we weren't. Yeah, you were. I watched it back. You talked
You
about
know,
Eric for like 2.3 seconds, Pharaoh for like 2.3 seconds, and then sat there and laughed at a picture of me. But
yeah,
yet
that
you
was
want
kind
to
of
go up, but you want to go balls to the walls when people pick on you in the fucking main.
right.
You guys throw up fucking bullshit, like, especially Zay. Zay goes out with brigades of people to start tearing other people down when people come after her. But yet it's okay for you to come after somebody who didn't do anything to you? Why? Because you got a little higher in the leaderboard? Good job. I mean, I have no
You know,
problem. I'm very proud of them. Very thankful. I've always been proud. Even from after the gaming and everything, and they excelled me and everything, I was happy for them. Go do your thing. I'm very, very happy for you. I think that's great. I think they work together awesome. I am really proud of them. There is no need to pile on more hate on me for no fucking reason.
exactly.
It's
I
just
totally glee
stupid.
Glamy.
Thank you, Tommy. I
Uh,
appreciate that. Glamy says awful things to me in the VC. She hates me. Shifty, that's not true.
Shifty, I know that's a lie.
Shifty is the small spoon for a reason. Shifty
Yes.
stirs.
I love talking to Shifty. He's funny.
He's good people. Shifty's
Yeah, and he
awesome.
has the cutest pugs.
I know. Max the pug is my favorite.
Yes.
I love Max. Max is a good doggy. Well, and you know they wouldn't have done that if you were there, which is shady. At least Billy is shady to your face. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's the type of thing I can appreciate. Tina even. Tina fucking will chop me down to my face, too. I respect that, because you know where you stand.
Exactly. Twiggy, he'll tell you straight to your face.
Exactly.
I think Mayor will tell you straight to your
I can
face.
respect that. I don't really... I don't know if I like him exactly anymore. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know which version he is, but I can respect the fact that he's honest about being a little cunt sometimes.
Right.
It's not the size.
All how people come across to you.
Yes, Shifty. I know you can stir with the whatever size spoon you want. Yeah. Well, that's what this is. I am. I think that it's total shit. Like, I feel like you can, I don't know. I feel like you can put the hooker in a nice dress, but you just can't get her off the street,
Yeah. Xavier sounds like Glamy got her pee-pees hurt.
I did, and I think I have a right to feel that way.
Wasn't he
She
the
gets
one
her
talking
feelings
shit?
hurt every time somebody says something about her. She'll go out with a whole entire, like, brigade of people to sit there and tear them down. But yet you're going to come after someone who doesn't even do anything to you?
Hey, Glamy, I'm gonna jump down and you can go off on Xavier.
What? I don't need to.
Isn't
Xavier.
Xavier the one that was up there talking shit about you?
Oh, Xavier always talks shit about me. I he's a troll. Doesn't really bother me. Are you saying Zay is a hooker? No, I'm saying
Not what
that
you
like
said.
I'm just saying you just can't. You could dress up a pig as nice as you want. They're still a pig. Glamy calling Zay a hooker is peak. Well, she wanted to laugh at me and make fun of my looks, so you get it back. Fucking don't act like an
Exactly.
asshole, you know? It's one thing to call out your mama and stuff for his comments, but punching down on you basically gives permission to her audience to punch down on you in your show too. Exactly. And I and that was the other thing too, is that like Yo Mama is an intern and kept jumping up here like it was something that he was owed, and it wasn't. And I gave him two little excerpts to go do his little sing and song and dance and whatever. Glamy, it's the LCU, it's all entertainment. Yeah, are you entertained? I'm entertained. It's entertaining.
I love watching your sparks out, but what I loved best was watching you try to do the potato.
Wait, yeah, exactly. But I figured I'd talk about it because I thought it was a bitch ass move, and I think that she whines every time somebody starts picking on her, like, and gets all fucking uppity about it, but then has no two shakes of a lamb's tail to sit there and start jumping down my throat for no reason when I did nothing to her, and then to turn around and be like, "Hey, yeah, we love you now." No, you don't. You're a liar. Because if you did, you wouldn't act like that. I mean, I get that it's entertainment, but for no reason. Like, do something else. If that's your only entertainment value is tearing down somebody else for doing nothing to you, then I don't know what to tell you. Nerds is boring. I let it play on mute. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really watch it either. I just someone had explained that this had happened to me, or that they were talking about me. So I went back and I watched it on 2x speed because it was boring as hell. But it is what it is. But I decided to speak on it because they decided to speak on me. So if you want to speak your trash and talk your bullshit and then cover it with but we love you. Yeah, okay. Sure. You just want to tear me down because it's easy. Why don't you go tear down somebody bigger? She just left. Okay, that's fine. Just go tear down someone bigger. No, but you got to pick on me because it's easy. It's so low. It's so stupid. You know? I hopped down so you can. Oh, thank you. I enjoy nerds, but I've always had a soft spot for Glamy. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I understand that, LCU content, drama, whatever. Is Michelangelo around? It doesn't look like it is, Xavier. You're shit out of luck, brother. You know, exactly. Talk shit, get hit. You're allowed to respond. Right. Absolutely. And that's what it is. I would never have said it. Like, I didn't say anything to them until they started going off and being an asshole. And then, like, they were saying, oh, just trolling. You said so. You, like, laughed at me for 20 minutes, dude. Clemmy, you were better than nerds. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michelangelo was shit talking you in the chat all night. I don't know if you want to talk to him anyway. Michelangelo is a blow with the wind type of person. Whoever he's around, he will blow them for the attention. So he was a troll of mine for quite a while, and then two obnoxious, obscene amounts of trolling where I had to block him because he just would not get off my shit. And then he calmed down and we were cool for a hot second, and then I guess he wanted to fit in with the nerds again, so he decided to change tones. I don't know. We were friends for a hot second, but congratulations, you have several supporters who have a job that goon over you and gift to your show. Chat, let's clap for nerds. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not even saying that. It's totally fine. Like, I'm glad that they have people that support them. I would never want to shit on that. I think that's great. We have certain people who help us out and support us, and I think that's great. I think that's awesome. I have no problem with that. I just don't think that kicking somebody when they're still trying to find their place on a show, and especially after you came in with your bullshit and messed it all up where we had to fix it between me and CD, which low-key don't even know if you did that just to cause trouble between us. I don't know. That's a speculation, but I wouldn't put it past her. I remember when you first came around, you were so nervous. I always used to try to empower you in the chat. You have a lot of potential. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was very nervous. And that was the thing, too. Like, after all this, like, after I left because all the hate was piled on too high. And like I said, you guys in the chat trolling and things of that nature, feel free. I'm not a weak little puppy. Like, I'm fine. It was just coming from all the angles it was coming from. It was just so all at once, and there was too many places. It wasn't enough places for me to feel like that I could breathe at the moment, so I just needed to step away for a second to take a breath. And then on top of that, they just wanted to go and do war on us for fun, I guess, and that, which is whatever. So I needed to take a breath and then come back, and now things are finally started to calm down with me and CD because we fixed it together. After I jumped up and been like, you know what, I don't want any more managers. I don't want any more bullshit. I just want me and CD to figure out our show because I wanted to concentrate on content, not on fighting each other, which seemed to be, the mainstay of what she was trying to do. And even Buff Weeb was trying to make CD and frickin' Ultra just do jumping jacks and act like idiots for money. So I, wanted to work on content with just me and him. So getting rid of her as a manager was great. You're very resilient. People should respect that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not even, it's not even that I think people should respect it or whatever. Like, I get it. You can do your own thing. Like me, hate me. It doesn't matter. But, to come after somebody after they're already trying to breathe is just low. Some people are hella slow. Nerds is a top 4 show without the LCU for the slow people in here. Yeah, I mean, I and that was the thing. I was very supportive of their show. I was. Glamy, you do have thick skin. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. But everybody's got their spot where they have to like take a second. Content, yeah. Yeah, I get that too. Content's fun. I was asking for a minute to breathe, but that's cool. You want to do content? Well, here you go. You wanted a war? Here you go. This is your content. Suck on the teat of the milk of the show. There you go. You want a war? You got one. It's just, it's so stupid, especially when you just had to take a break. That's what I'm saying but I guess they forgot that part. I don't think she cares, which is fine. Nothing is too soon around here yet. Yeah, Test is going to get canceled for sure. I don't think so. I mean, why would they get canceled? I think that everybody is doing great. I don't understand what that means. What is that? I've never seen that before. That's very interesting. Why does it look like 2 people smacking butts? Test is going, I don't know what that is. Is that a new, oh, is somebody awake and playing? Someone awake and playing. Did we get a new one? No. Okay. Do you think Zay cares about your mental health? No, absolutely not. No. I did care about hers, but I'm all done caring. Oh, knocking elbows. Oh, gotcha. Honestly, Test with Ultra has been the best it's been in a while. I mean, I think they were doing fine because Nightmare and Ultra, I think they had kind of like a Zay Buff Weeb going on where they didn't like each other and now they do. This emote looks like people smacking butts, but they're touching elbows. It does look like they're smacking butts. That's so weird. But now that you said it, I see it now. We love you, Glamy. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know, Zay. Are you that bored that you want to go to war with me because it's easy? Let's go. Not the same. So I think you're entertaining, sure, but I think you're a massive pussy for coming out and trying to tear down someone who is very considered low on the totem pole, as it were. I think that you're fake. I think that you want to jump up and down and tell people that why are you picking on me? Don't talk about my job and this and that and whatever. But yet you can tear down somebody's looks who did nothing to you for no reason just because it's fun. I mean, you literally laughed your fucking ass off for like 25 minutes to an hour because you had no content of your own. So all that tells me is that I'm more entertaining than you want to give me credit for because I was your content for an hour and a half. So it makes me think that you're a little more intimidated than you want to give me credit for. And I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. You're a bitch. You're an absolute bitch. Shots fired. You ready for the nerd mob? They're already coming after me anyway. The nerds were very touch and go because as soon as Zay was manager, they were very much like, hey, let's go, yay tech. And then after that, Zay started talking shit and they shifted. And I saw it, especially when they were calling for the collab that we did where CD was, and I get it, CD had very like low energy that day and they were calling for the war on, you know, tech because CD was lacking in energy or whatever, this, that, and the third. And then Zay jumps up and she's like, well, that collab, they ended up, Zay tried to piggyback on trying to get money off of like trying to silence me because it was easy, which I think is weak as fuck. And then after that, it was everything started to shift with nerds. So nerds is very wherever Zay goes, they go, which is fine. That's the way it goes. I would like to think that my Glamazons can think for themselves. If you like Zay and Buff, feel free to do so. If you don't, that's fine too. It's up to you. I really don't want you to be sheep about it. But if nerds is clan is that weak-minded, there's nothing I can do for them. That it just is what it is. Every chat has some idiots claiming the channel will get canceled names. Yeah, they do that. I don't want anybody to get canceled. I just think it was weak. How old are you, Glamour? I am 44. How old are you? You could be any age and still have feelings about things. It's called opinions. I you know, she's what, 20 something, mid 20s, and started tearing somebody down because she wanted to look cool for 10 minutes or for, you know, an hour or whatever it was. I like nerds, but I do nobody's bidding. Yeah, exactly. See, and I hope people have their own point of view. If you like nerds, like nerds. If you like me, like me. I'm not calling for anybody not to like anybody. But I think that a lot of the nerds cult does that, where they'll sit there and they'll follow them everywhere. And if they don't like somebody, then they'll go tear them down. A couple of my friends that were in the nerd situation as soon as things started to sway, it went a different way. She's a kid, be the adult. She's not a kid. She's like mid-20s. Like, what are you talking about? Or is she like 22? That's not really a kid. She's in her 20s. She's a legal adult. The sheep mentality in the LCU is strong. Yeah, right, exactly. I see that too. It's a lot of like follow the leader kind of thing. Hi, Lady Layered. Yeah, where I'm hoping that my Glamazons have their own minds. If you want to like them, like them. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. It's just this isn't the first time Zay has allowed this to happen and actively participated. I wish she'd just own it rather than be fake about it. Exactly, Aurora. I 100% agree. 100% agree. She acts like she's always in my corner until it doesn't serve her anymore, and then she's just kind of like, oh, there's no hope for her. Because even this past stream she did, she just recently said, oh, there's no hope for Glamy. She's not going to be a host ever. She sucks. She is holding back CD. After 2.3 seconds before that, she was saying that CD was holding me back, and then she changed her tune, and then now all of a sudden she quit abruptly, and she's like, I can't manage them. She's not a host anymore. And then today when I jumped up and said, hey, I, must be a real slow content day for you because you got to pick on me. And then she's like, oh no, we love you now. No, you don't. Just fucking own it. You don't. You don't. You like me when it serves you. You don't like me when it doesn't. Own it. You don't gotta be fake friends with me. I don't want to be friends with somebody who doesn't want to be friends with me. It's simple as that. Okay? You don't gotta be fake. Hate me if you hate me. It's so stupid. Hi, Joe. Hi, Steven. We love you. I love you too, Laylard. Can only fake not being a dog water so long. Well, you lick out of the bowl you lick out of. One thing I like about Zay is she's not afraid to call out Tina's. Okay, that I was actually thankful for. I do see that a lot. Tina does do that. I will give Zay that. I 100% back her on that one. What's going on by the Glamy? I just joined. We're just talking shit. Got 45 minutes left of the stream. Figured I'd give you guys my feelings on the whole entire scenario. And you guys can give me your feedback. And some people might like what I have to say. Some people might. You guys not. You guys don't have to agree. And that's the thing. If you don't agree, it's perfectly okay if you don't agree with me. That's perfectly fine. But I'm just sick of it. I really am. Just shut the fuck up, If you don't have content for that long that you want to go live for on a weekend, just you don't need to go that long, Unless you have to admit the fact that I am that amazing of content for you to do a show for an hour and a half after you try to make me feel like I'm not because you're trying to dump on me, but yet you had nothing but me. So you're welcome. She'll call out Tina and the next day help host a show with her. Well, that's okay. That's good to, like, we want to be able to help each other. I mean, if you want to put your biases aside, if somebody needs help in the LCU, you want to be able to help. I would have helped Tina too, but I know she doesn't want me to be there. So, like, I just don't bother. But if she asked me to help her, I would. I think that's good, that even if we do have, our problems or our issues with each other, if somebody needs our help, we try to back each other up. Anything Glamy, anything nerds. Trying to get employee of the month. Yeah, again for the second time, which is fine. And even that, like, I'm proud of her. I think she's great. She does work hard. I 100% agree that she works hard. No, I'm not trying to take that away from her. I just think she should not try to take away, who I am as a host and as a creator just because she wants to look better because she's got no content that day. Zay acts like she is a gift to other show, but when she co-hosts Cafe, she tanked the numbers for super chats. Oh, I do too, though. I can't lie. I do too. I go in there to help, and I help run OBS. That's about all the help I am on Cafe. I guess some have realized it works to monetize hate. Well, that's what we're doing. We're monetizing hate. I didn't hate her. That's the thing. So that's why I'm talking about it, because we're going to monetize it, We're going to get the views off of it. Because if she wants to talk shit, we'll get the views off it. Also, I will back that up. Yeah, I agree. Helping is good, but she doesn't stand up to Tina. She talks shit about her on Nerds and then smiles in her face like she does with you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a little rough. Like, also, like, Tina knows that I don't like her, and I respect her as a creator, but I don't really like her, and she doesn't really like me. But, and we talk shit to each other. We're not going to be fake nice to each other. Take 3 of her supporters and Nerds would tank. I don't know if that's true. I promise you. Mark my words. Milk that hate. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, if you're gonna milk me for being me, I'll milk you for the hate that you gave me. It's not always about the money, it's about the show. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like when me and CD were up here and we were doing all them fucking, dog tricks. Like here I'll make, I'll jump up for doggy biscuits for donos and stuff. I wasn't happy. I like concentrating on the content. If you guys want to donate. If you don't, I get it. Like I'm not gonna sit there and fucking rub my tummy and roll over for you guys. I'm just so happy you're back, Glamy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, here's Michelangelo. We'll talk to him since we talk shit. Hey, Michelangelo. How you doing?
Good.
Just talking shit about you.
What?
Yep, it happened.
Guess I'm leaving. Bye, guys.
Bye. So what's your issue?
No, I just came up to...
Because I think you were talking shit too, right?
Oh, wait.
Oh, when?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there was a couple of people talking in the chat about it. Just figured I'd ask you.
Oh, I might have said something earlier.
What'd you say? Care to share?
Remember. Oh, I think I was just shit talking about how the potato thing was kind of boring. But you already knew that. I already said that before when I came up last a while ago. That wasn't that exciting.
Thank you so much. One of 2008. Thank you for the 5 gifts. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, well, you tend to shift with the wind, but sometimes you like me, sometimes you don't. I don't know. I don't know where you stand today. Well, I thought we were cool, as far as I knew.
Well, that's not like attack on you, just
that particular thing, no, but people were
Yeah.
saying you were talking shit about me in the VC. But I don't know if that's true. I'm just asking you.
Oh, the Nerds VC?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember.
I love how the fact that you know exactly what VC it was, though.
Well, that's the one I hang out in the most. So what other one would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
Except for like
You
like
hang out in the
rewind.
test one, too.
Yeah, but my thing ran out now, so I won't be in there.
Ah. Let me did the same to Rastoff. Yeah, What? Wait, why are you shit talking Rastoff?
I didn't shit talk Rastoff.
No.
What?
Shifty
Well, anyway, even if I
talking Rastoff, I think he was just busting balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I get mad at Rastoff and I say something stupid, he doesn't like take it serious. He'll just be like, "Okay, I understand," or like this, and then he'll like kind of like let me temper off, and then I'll come back and we'll be fine again.
Yeah, it usually doesn't bother me either, except for certain people, just because of the fact that like it's one of those I don't know where they stand. 1 minute they're cool with me and the next minute they're not. So, and there was a time period where I had to block you because of the obsessive amounts of trolling that you felt the need to do. So I wasn't sure which side of the template you were on. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
See, because I know you're a big, huge Nerds fan, so I didn't know if you wanted to follow them.
Well, I'm more of, I'm not like stuck to one, so I'm kind of more like a mercenary because I go where I want to.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're able to think for yourself. Is that a puppy or a kitty? I can't tell. Is it a small puppy?
Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, it's a small doggy. As a girl or a boy? It's cute.
He's a boy.
He was joking. He was joking in here earlier that you were going to get fired again and that you were a toddler. Oh. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, my God, the face. The face is adorable. I don't know. You usually flip a lot, so I didn't know where you stood. I figured I'd ask when he came up here. You flipped quick as shit when the Twig Rastoff stuff went down. Dog bit. Yeah.
Well, Twiggy is a better example of when I was like actually like on one person's side because I was with Twiggy, and then when he left, then after I kind of like became more of a Rastoff like fan because he was gone.
I super love Rastoff. He's always been super sweet, and he's been a good friend to me. I appreciate him a lot. I don't know. That was it. I just wanted to make sure I checked. All right. Just because I don't know where I stand sometimes, so I figured I would just vibe check the things, see where you
Yeah,
were
I
at.
understand.
Yeah. Just. So what are you up to? The potato thing was interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I think you should have waited until you got like the gold dono for it, because now you can't do it. So I guess you can do the other one if people really want to see that. I don't. What was the other one? Was it like
It's like a lemon
battery?
one. Yeah. I get too impatient sometimes.
Yeah.
And
maybe
I just wanted something to do that was fun and different. And
yeah, maybe
I really like
CD
fun
does.
and different.
Yeah, maybe CD does the lemon battery.
He get the juice in his eye.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got a stream deck, so I was setting up. I got a bunch of sound effects bound to my my new sound or stream deck.
Oh, really? Which ones?
Yeah.
That one everyone has.
Emotional damage.
Oh gosh. Yes, your dog is adorable. What's your dog's name? Is it a boy or girl?
Oh, his name's Edgar, like PewDiePie's dog. That's what I named him
nice.
after.
Oh, that's cute.
So I wanted to get a black pug, but he's a pug and Chihuahua mix.
That's so cute. I think the face. It's the bottom teeth for me.
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
lost a lot of teeth over the last 5 years. 'Cause he had a
Aw.
lot more on the bottom row, but now he's missing a lot of them.
Is that what makes his
There's no
overbite?
penalty for negative attention when you're a streamer.
No,
yeah.
he has an underbite.
Yeah. Is that because he lost teeth, or is just
No, he already had that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I like his little teeth. It's cute. But I do have a very riveting. I do have a Lego set that we can start if you want.
Okay.
I don't know how interesting that will be for everybody, but I have a Batman car, and it is big. It is huge to put together with Legos. How long has SO had him? Oh, how long have you had your puppy?
10 years.
Wow. Oh, so he's older.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. See the little sharp. I love those little teeth.
Yeah, well, he has the canine, and then the little small teeth are like the ones in his bottom row where he lost a bunch.
Yes, the Batmobile. What did I say?
I don't know.
He needs bracers. Yes. Oh. Do they have dog braces? His
No.
Tina teeth? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do dog braces. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
How would they attach them?
I guess like there's like some stuff that you're like supposed to do that like I guess a lot of dog owners don't do to like help them take care of their teeth so they don't like fall out like that.
Well, you're supposed to brush their teeth every day.
Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah.
a big deal. Just like you have to brush your teeth every day, you have to brush your doggy's teeth every day. They do have braces for dogs?
They do?
Oh my gosh. I think they have all kinds of things for people that they have for dogs. That's why
the more
I asked.
you know. I need the
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to brush your dog's teeth.
I gotta get that as a sound effect, the little star thing. The more you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't realize that it was hard to know that you had to take care of your dog's teeth. That's what we have teeth. We brush our teeth every single day.
Yeah, well, like my
day.
Yeah, well, my original dog that my mom has now, but is like 5 years older than him. We never brushed her teeth, and she's only lost like a couple.
Yeah, well, just like people, you could get abscess in your teeth, and that can actually kill you. That can do the same to a dog. You have to brush your dog's teeth every day. 2K, 5K for dog braces. Oh
Holy
shit!
shit.
Wow, that's
Like a human,
lot
that's
of
like
money.
human prices.
Yeah, and there's insurance for animals, but I feel like it doesn't. What sucks
Yeah.
is the insurance for animals doesn't work like our insurance. I think it should work like our insurance. You know, like if you have insurance and you go in and the insurance company covers it and you get the procedure done and then they bill you. Yeah, it doesn't work like that for animals. Where it should, you should be able to go in if you don't have the money, you give the insurance card and they'd be like, okay, we'll take care of it, and then you can get billed later. That wasn't how my insurance worked with my dog. It ended up being that you had to pay up front and then they pay you back. What's the point in having the insurance? The insurance is so that you don't have to pay it until after, because that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Most people don't brush dogs' teeth. Yeah, but they should. That's the thing. When they're a puppy, when your dog is a puppy, usually most people get them as a puppy. When I got Riku, he was 6 months. And right as soon as I got him, I started teaching him that we brush our teeth. I own 7 pit bulls. Do you brush their teeth? Brush all their teeth. Yeah, absolutely. You should.
Yeah.
You should.
I guess that's just in my family, because I think my sister, she has dogs, but a couple of them passed away, but she has 2 dogs still. I don't think she brushes their teeth either.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't brush their teeth. I think that's awful.
Dogs
They
teeth. Yeah, it
specifically
sucks.
have, like, as soon as they're puppies, you need to teach them that that's what we do. We brush our teeth. You could even brush their teeth while you brush yours. Like, brush theirs first, or brush yours first, and then you could brush theirs after. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have to brush their teeth. It's important. It keeps them alive longer. They die early with that. I know some police department put metal teeth in their dog's mouths. That's interesting. Pit bulls have the big cheeks, so have to do something. I give mine brushy bones and then a dog mouth. Yes, they have that too. Or they have those. They have that toothpaste that you put on that has the not chemicals, but it has that antibacterial. What's it in? And it
Yeah.
makes it so that, like, it goes in and scrubs it, and then you give them one of those teethy bones, and it helps. How do
Yeah,
wolves
like
brush their teeth? Wolves probably have teeth problems because what
They're
are they going to
wild.
do? But they also probably don't live as long as house dogs either. They probably cash out
Yeah.
sooner because they're not taken care of by people.
Yeah.
They don't. That's how a lot die. There you go. Yeah, from rotten teeth, making them unable to feed or be predators. Exactly. That's how a lot of them end up becoming the prey, because they're too slow and can't defend themselves. I'm sure if you had a wolf and he was able to be, like, domesticated and you took care of him, brushed his teeth, I'm sure it'd be like the longest living wolf ever. You know? Wolves in
Yeah.
captivity that are in, like, zoos and shit like that. I'm sure they have, like, wolves there, like swanky wolves, like, I don't know, like hyenas or something. I think hyenas are a certain type of wolf too. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure they brush their teeth, take good care of them. You know, they last longer. I don't know. I'm a very huge advocate for animals. I think that taking care of your animals is a big deal. I think you should even brush your cat's teeth.
Oh yeah. I've never heard anyone brushing their cat's teeth.
They have cat toothbrush too. It's the same
Yeah.
toothbrush and toothpaste too. It's the same
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. So the problem I was gonna say is, like, so, like, even if, like, you brush your teeth, like with my dog, you'd have to, like, take them back to the vets because they have, like, plaque built up on their teeth, so you'd have to get that cleaned off. So, like, brushing their teeth right now won't do anything because it has plaque all over it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. When they're younger, now it's
Yeah.
gotten to
Yeah.
the
Now it's
point
too
where
late, kind of.
right.
You have to go pay for it to get fixed.
Exactly, which is a lot of money. So not only is that
Yeah.
costing you more money than necessary, you're also putting your dog through a situation that they didn't need to be in.
Yeah.
So this is why it's really, really important we brush our dog's teeth. Not true. Quick Google search, they do have shorter lifespans, but not because of decay. The enamel is gone. Well, I don't know. Can you really tell me that if I had a wolf that was not gonna eat me? Like, let's say it was a baby wolf and I raised him as a pupling and he was like my bestest friend ever, and you know, I taught him to brush his teeth. Do you really think that that wolf is not gonna last longer than a wolf out in the woods because there's somebody taking care of it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I muted that dude. It's obvious you. Oh. Oh. Well, I don't think that, you know, I'm sure a lot of people don't know that that's a part of like animal health and that's something that's important, but it really is, and I'm here to explain that it really is. Brush your dogs and cats' teeth.
And your turtles and fish. No, okay.
Turtles have the bone. I don't think you have to brush their teeth.
Yeah.
Although if you
There's
kiss
that one.
them, you could get salmonella. Did you know that?
Yeah. I had a like tiny kind of like Ninja Turtle. I don't know what they're called. Like there are turtles. They're only like this big. I forget. I don't know what they're called. There's like it's like a small breed or something.
Like the boxer
Like
turtles?
Yeah, or maybe like I forget what the name was, but I was very little. But I had him for like one day, and then my mom learned the salmonella thing. We brought it back.
Oh, jeez. Aurora, if I had a shark, you bet your booties I would brush its teeth. Yes, because we brush our teeth. It's a big deal.
Brush your teeth.
Oh, God.
For five gifted subs, Glamy will brush her teeth right now on stream.
What?
And then imagine, because you do like this. I think there's a picture of I think Twiggy posted a picture in the Discord, but you could do it on stream, and then you have white foam on your mouth, and people can
think that I'm rabid. They can think that I'm rabid. To have like
let's go with that.
Rabies outbreak. Oh, that's so gross.
And you like this with the CD with his with CD with his cat ears, and then you get little wolf ears, and you're like, rawr. I don't know if you I don't know if you did you ever watch the Annie Milanakis show?
No.
I don't know. Okay, well I don't know. I think it was either season 2 or 3. They had John Stamos on, and he had rabies, and he like bites Annie Milanakis, and like they both have rabies.
Oh God. Yeah, I know to get rid of rabies, you have to do like, or at least they had to do these like 5-shot in your stomach kind of thing. I don't know if we've gotten them better knocked down now, and the only way to tell if an animal has rabies is by chopping off its head, which sucks.
Oh yeah.
There's no other way. So it's never a fun time. Glamy will brush her teeth for 5 members. That's so silly. Why?
Shifty likes the idea. Come on, guys, let's get the 5 gifted going.
I mean, if you want me to,
if each of you do 1 gifted sub, we can get 5 really easy. Just each 5 people gift 1. Come on.
What? Dumb, but whatever.
It'll help because
oh my God.
You're drinking 6 monsters. You got to get that sugar off your teeth.
But I do brush my teeth. That's the thing. Oh my God. That's...
every time, like if you're an OCD person, you drink a sugary drink, and then you got to brush your teeth every time.
And the potato thing was boring, but you want me to brush my teeth.
Yeah, that's funny.
What?
Because it has nothing to do with tech.
Unless you have a potato. I mean, it was not really tech.
It's more like locale science. We don't have that channel.
Exactly. Locale science. It was interesting though. Goal for Glamy to do the zoo. I would love to go to the zoo. Do you know what it was? In my area, every May the 4th, it was like Star Wars Day at the zoo. I think they stopped doing it, but they had hired cosplayers to actually go to the zoo.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I went and got to hug Darth Vader and such. You can use one of the toothbrushes that play music, then it's tech. Oh, true.
You can find it on eBay. It's probably like $50.
Oh, all right.
Or if Billy was here, it's $60.
Right? Okay.
$60 for an old toothbrush from the 2000s.
Okay, let's see.
Still in the package, dog.
What was it? It was a Tunes toothbrush. Tunes.
Tune or Tooth Tunes.
Tooth tunes? Oh God.
Yeah, that's what Juma says.
Tooth tunes.
$60, guys.
It sounds ridiculous.
You could get like NSYNC one and goes bye 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 bye.
Bye
Or you
bye
could
to
get a
your
Britney
dog's
Spears.
teeth because you don't brush them. There are ones that you can get that play music. I'm assuming it'd be copyright. Firefly Barbie Clean Protect Brush. It's a Disney princess one.
Imagine if Keemstar made that a merch thing, and then when you brush your teeth, it goes, "It's a fat girl summer, no one can deny."
I think it would do. Wouldn't it be like the low cat wings?
Oh, wings, wings, wings. Boogie line.
Yeah, because you ended up having to eat. So when you ate your wings, you had to go brush your teeth.
Keemstar, get on that.
Wings.
That's a YouTube merch that's never been done. Do it now.
Yeah, like after you eat your wings, you have to brush your teeth. So the toothbrush has to go wings. Happy birthday,
And
one copyright.
the low calorie one. Low calorie one.
Oh my. I was talking about this during the conduction discussion. Bone saw is
ready.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that. There's a day at a zoo where you can drink margaritas and they bring out exotic birds with flamingos roaming. What? You're going to be hopped up on alcohol, ready to touch birds? That doesn't sound healthy. You sit there and be like,
I'm here in Margaritaville.
And you're going to poke it in the wrong place and it's going to eat your eye. Oh my God. That
was a good
horrible.
impression.
Oh, thank you. On my way? What do you mean?
I'm on my way.
You can't get drunk and touch birds. It seems unethical. And then what if the bird just likes the smell of your drink and then tries to drink what you're drinking? Then you not only get yourself drunk, but the bird too.
What would be cool is if you went to the zoo with Josh Block and then he had his song on. It's like dun 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 liquor dun 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 oh honey honey.
That's his song.
Yeah, he has his own. It's like I think it's a parody of an actual song.
Well, yes, that is an actual song. I believe it's a Beatles song.
But he sings it at the clubs he goes to when he's traveling around.
I see. I love flamingos and their little feet, the way they stamp around. Yeah, flamingos are cute, but like they're going to be stamp, flop over if they end up getting into your drink.
You're not giving him your alcohol.
If you're standing there with a margarita, yeah, and you're like, oh, the bird, the bird, and then the bird will be like, have its little like bird-like neck and be like, oh, what's this? And then it'll drink it, and then it'll just stand up, and then it'll fall over because it had a margarita.
Hell yeah, Ocean Sunfish, let's get drunk at the zoo.
Let's get drunk at the zoo? Who gets drunk at the zoo?
I bet you Keemstar would do it.
What if you like wander in with the lions?
Then
Lady
you could
Gaga and Justin Bieber's song "Toothbrushes." Oh, there you go. You're
rah
day drink. I mean, I understand day drinking, sure, but at the zoo.
They have alcohol everywhere.
There's White Claws there. Well, they do have White Claws. They're tigers. They've got
Tiger White Claws.
Right, exactly. They have all kinds of White Claws there. I just don't think it's healthy. You said, what if you drank one too many and sat on the wall and fell in with the gorillas? That would be terrible.
Then you could do Dicks Out for Harambe, Part 2.
Did you see what happened to that situation?
But it was a baby.
Okay, but like a gorilla.
If it's a guy, if you're a human, you could climb out, or adult.
If I'm human,
I'm an adult.
Sometimes, Michelangelo. Sometimes. If only it was White Claws. Oh, how Keem can drink a 6-pack or more claws a day is crazy. I've been trying and can't do it. Keep practicing. I don't think you're supposed to touch them. It's like a condensed dinner. show thing. Yeah, exactly. I would be like a matinee. You know? A marinated matinee. If I was drinking alcohol, that would be the marinade I would be sitting in. And then the matinee would be me screaming out on the way down. It was a dinner and a show. You just gotta let them party with you. I don't think that's how that works.
We'll take Glamy to Rome and put her in the Colosseum and put you in an armor and you have to fight some lions.
Why?
Because it'd be funny.
For
about 2 seconds.
That would not be funny for me.
Yeah, it would be sad. It'd be a sad time. Yeah, but it'd be funny for the people that don't like you.
And you could only do that once. It's not like a repeated thing.
But then you would go down in infamy and you'd be famous forever.
I'd let a monkey get drunk, though. They know what they're doing.
Hell yeah.
I don't think they do.
Drink with like an orangutan.
Drink an orangutan?
No, with an orangutan.
With an orangutan. Okay.
Yeah, you misheard me.
I did, because that sounded terrible. I think the juice out of an orangutan is going to be quite different than you expect. I don't think you're going to get drunk, but the orangutan would be very sleepy after. Who's down to party with the gorillas? I would love to meet a gorilla. I just don't think it would end well.
I'll get down with the band, the Gorillas.
There you go. That I could do. That you could drink with them.
Feel good.
Yeah. Exactly. You could drink with them. #1 fan. Woohoo. Nice. Aw. No, that's awesome.
Hey, no.
Feels good. Yeah, exactly. So I guess you'd have to play the gorillas while meeting the gorillas while drinking a drink.
Yeah. And the guy that's like, that's like ass nasty. That guy could be in a gorilla costume. And that way you won't die.
That was a lot of words. What?
You know the rap part of that song? That dude, whatever his name is?
I can't remember his name. I don't remember all their names.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different people, but they're all like AI. But
I do know that the art that they had was the same artist that did the art from Tank Girl. I absolutely love the movie Tank Girl. Bro, world of t-shirts.
Put the fries in the bag.
Really?
That's what he says.
That's
or people
what he
say
said?
to him.
I think
No,
they say
people
that
say
to him.
Yeah, that's what I've said
Yeah.
after I just said that.
Did his handler end up in jail still? Thank you, Power Rangers
Yeah.
1986. Did he ever get out? Now, what would happen is the orangutan would go ape shit.
Then
I
you
could
could be
see
like
that.
the lady that got her face ripped off on Oprah.
Wait, what?
You never saw that? That was like 15 years ago or something.
No, say it again because I was reading Tank
Okay,
Girl is so
there-
dumb.
there
I
is-
thought Tank Girl was
There was a lady like 15 years ago or something that was on Oprah and she had her face ripped off by a pet orangutan.
Okay, first of all, why are we having pet orangutans? That was the first
I don't
problem.
know.
And I feel
That's like
I feel like
it's a rich person thing.
so that was like a her decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That's
You
on
got to have a
her.
lot of money for those.
so she just got a free facelift, or well, I guess an expensive facelift.
Face
would be-
removal,
yeah,
like her
face removal,
like her
nice.
her eyeballs too.
Her eyeballs too. How did she look after the fact?
Like a zombie like half melted skeleton face.
She looks like she shouldn't have survived. So sad. Yeah.
I don't know.
I can imagine.
She probably died. I don't know when.
Bubbles was the homie. Yeah, well, I'm assuming Michael Jackson probably had like. Yeah, I really
his
feel like
monkey
he
is
had,
probably better trained.
Yeah, he had people to watch it or watch him. Bubbles was a guy. I think he was a boy.
Yeah.
Chimpanzee. But I'm sure he had people to take care of it and make sure that it was trained properly. Like, how do you just jump up and be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go get a monkey? Sounds like an episode I've seen Petter.
Yeah, I was in the VC with Brantley, and she was talking about all the monkeys that her family has and how she hates them.
Wait, what?
Her families have like pet, like the little, like, like the little skinny. I don't know what the monkeys, like the monkey in The Hangover, like those small monkeys. They're like
Yeah,
spider
but
monkey or something.
they have like I think they know how to take care of them. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different when you know how to take care of them. It's okay if you know how to take care of them. I'm talking about people who just go and be like, yeah, that's cute. I want that. And then it just tears off your face and you're like, wow, why did that happen? And it's just like, bruh, you just took a really, really, dangerous animal home and wondered why it attacked you because you don't know how to take care of it. It's weird. Thank you, Powerade 1986. It was an audition for the film Face Off. Oh, God. Oh, no. Thank you, Powerade. Exactly. Oh, my God. See, that's just dumb, though. Like, if you know how to take care of them, more power to you. But if you don't, they're not accessories. That's the thing. Like those like what was it? The people who get those little teacup pigs, they're not
Oh
really
yeah.
teacups. They just first of all they were stunted with being able to grow, and they grow big anyway. They
Yeah.
still grow really really big. But then they don't know how to take care of them, and then they've got this like 40-pound potbelly pig, and they're like, "Oh wow, it's so big. How did it get this way?" It's like because really little baby pigs don't last that long. They grow to be big pigs, and it's human nature.
Yeah.
Right, they did. They fell for a scam. But if you do your research and Google it, you'll find out that it's not how it is. Mike Tyson would have this tiger slept in the bed with him at night. Had a tiger? He's lucky he didn't get fur raped, Oh my God. Like, that Tony the Tiger is not going to be great.
That's great.
That would not be that great. She eventually had to give it away. But, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I would imagine so. Anyone heard of Arvin the gorilla? He used to be locked up as an attraction in a strip mall? Oh, my God. Well, people didn't have Google 25. Well, okay, fine. That's fine. Yeah, true. Okay, whatever. No, they didn't have Google. You're right. Oh,
His
the
name.
redirect? Do they okay, let me pull it up. I almost forgot. I got so caught up in conversation. Thank you for coming up, Michelangelo, because it was cool to talk to you. Let me see. Calcaf. We have very interesting conversations for sure. Here we go. Share. There we go. Go into here. Put the redirect in. Where is it? Oh, it's already in there. All right, cool. Thank you, CD. I'm assuming he put that in there.
Yep.
Cool. Yes. I'm glad I checked, though. Thank you, Aurora. I appreciate that. Summed up cats took a highly dangerous animal home and it attacks. Exactly. Yeah, it just makes sense. That's just math. Take a dangerous animal home and see what Neuralink. Oh, gosh. You put a Neuralink on a gorilla? Now you're just talking
No,
Doctor
little
of
little apes.
Al Moreau.
How dare Elon Musk do that to those poor monkeys?
Did he? Well,
That's
I
what
guess,
the person said in chat. They
I
said they
guess-
killed a bunch of monkeys
Oh.
in Minecraft.
I guess that's how they're doing the testing to try to see if it'll work on humans.
Poor monkeys. They didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. I mean, they still do testing on animals, which is kind of stinky. No, he's testing them on a lot of monkeys, not just one. Yeah, to make sure that that makes sense. It's not good. I don't know what to do about that.
Look how PETA.
PETA. Well, okay, PETA is kind of fucked up though, because PETA ends up going in with like their pitchforks and whatever for things, but they're shady too. If you've looked at the behind the scenes of them, I've looked up a couple of things. I can't remember what they did, but I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that's kind of ridiculous. So they're not spiffy purple either. Yeah, PETA does some bad shit too. Yeah, under the influence of we take care of animals, and they don't take care of them as much as they say they do. I bet you they don't brush the orca's teeth like they say they do.
Or Elon Musk or his helpers.
They don't brush Elon Musk's teeth?
No, like if he has like scientists who are like doing the thing while he's off like spending $bazillion with Trump, he probably doesn't have the scientists brush their teeth. He's just like, throw them in the cages after you stab their eyes and put the cyberlink in.
Ew.
Or just whatever.
Oh, that's so gross. I remember
and you just have like
the
monkeys and
freaked out and would try to rip the Neuralink out of it. See, I told you, the Isle of Dr. Moreau. It's gonna happen. They've got all the monkeys in there with all the chips and shit. They're gonna find them. Oh, that movie was so freaky deaky.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the scientist from South Park. I don't know what his name is.
No, I was talking about the movie, but I could see it. I could see it happening.
There's like the monkey with the 4 ash cheeks. That'd be like Voldemort V8.
But they like found the chips, so like they had a whole bunch of animals that were like chipped and turned into human species, and
that happened. The Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they had the animals that they were cybernetic enhanced by the
Mr. Glamy.
What's his name?
Sounds like monkey business.
The villain.
Yeah, well, they the leader guy there who actually created the animals and put the chips in them. He had a controller to control them. Then they were all dangerous, and he was trying to get them to eat vegetables instead of eating other animals. So one of the other animals ended up going rabbit or something, didn't take. So he ended up going out into the woods and eating the animals, eating like the bunnies and stuff. So they found a bunny on the ground. So the leader of the crew was just like, okay, that's a no-no. Since you destroyed human life, your life is now have to be destroyed. But the hyena, it was like his very best friend, and he was heartbroken and devastated. So they put him in the incinerator, and the hyena went to go, say goodbye, and he was really attached to his friends, and he looked into the incinerator and found the chip on the shoulder, and then he felt his own shoulder and found the chip in his shoulder, pulled it out, and then went to go confront the leader. And then when the leader pushed the button, he realized nothing happened. And he was like, oh, Snapples, it's going down. And so the hyena ended up teaching the others how to do this. And they collectively came together and tore down the establishment. Better than on monkeys. Oh, geez. So I could see it happening, though, if Neuralink ends up being with all these monkeys. Didn't they have, like, something like that? Wasn't there a while ago? Didn't they have, like, wasn't it on the news that a whole bunch of monkeys escaped?
Something, maybe.
I feel like it was monkeys that got out or something. They had to, like, find them all. They had to go all Pokemon on it and go catch them all.
They did that direwolf thing a while ago, but it wasn't really a direwolf. It was just like a regular dog with direwolf like DNA mix, so it wasn't actually a real direwolf.
See, no, I agree with you. What's crazy is the majority would agree. I agree. Yeah. See, something like that makes sense, just because of the fact that it just makes sense. Although there's actually things about that too. If you thought about some people get wrongly accused and then they'd end up being like, so there's gray area with that as well. But the monkeys are always innocent.
We love the monkeys. Guys, do some monkeys in the chat
do
if
some
you
monkey
like monkeys.
business. Oh. Hey, Seek, how are you? 24 monkeys escaped from a South Carolina zoo in 2022. Maybe that's what. Yes, yeah, but they had like all the monkeys got out and they were trying to collect them back, and they were having a hard time finding them.
You
That's
play
exactly
the
what I'm talking
monkeys in a barrel. The little plastic monkeys.
way-
They're all different. They're all different colors.
The way to go get them is to have Donkey Kong at the top of the
Ye-
pyramid to throw the barrels at them. Collect all the monkeys in the barrel.
Yeah, and they're all the monkeys are doing this when they see the barrels. They're like, oh, they get scared.
And then they get all hooked up in a line so that you can all
Yeah.
get them back. Yeah.
And then, a helicopter takes them back to the zoo
Oh
and then
gosh.
drops them.
Well, it is now 7:59. It is time for Low Cow Cafe. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who supported us. Thank you to everybody who is here. Thank you to Michelangelo for jumping up and talking with me. And I hope you guys have a really, really great morning. And stay tuned for Low Cow Cafe. Batgirl and
Put monkeys in the chat in the cafe.
oh yeah, Batgirl and Bigfoot are amazing. And I hope you have lots of fun. And I hope you enjoy your day. And we will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.